Okay. I just need to wait for that to go away.
Oh, hey. Can I get you something? See ya.
There are some characters in this game that you have their number, but the thing is, like, you cannot call them, and like either you call them and it just says, yeah, I can't get to the phone right now, or it just doesn't let you call them at all. I'm gonna go back to money laundering. And like sometimes I wonder why, like, they exist there. I know that you should be able to delete the contacts. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna go over and check out the Oh, we got the heat on us? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, well, I think, okay, so the money, okay, so, I'm gonna do car wash. I'm gonna do car wash.
Okay, boss, today we're legit. We got a client needing a wash. Told them the owner would collect and drop off their car personally and in spotless condition. I just love hearing him smile, you know?
Wait, okay. You know, you can actually, you know what, I was gonna say, how can you hear someone smile? But then I remembered, you can actually hear when someone smiles when they're talking. Because their demeanor, because their tone gets a bit, like, happier. You can tell when their tone gets a bit happier. I just tried smiling right there. I can't really force a smile. And even if I try and smile genuinely, it kind of seems forced. I know I streamed this morning, but I'm starting to, like, wonder if, because there was a certain point where when I was streaming this morning, I had some time, so I was like, I'll watch some videos. And for some reason, I'm wondering if I was watching those videos during the stream. I got text. And whatever is good. Hello. Hello. Hello?
There we go.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
What you doing?
I'm playing GTA right now. I'm just doing some money laundering stuff. I bought the money laundering place.
And then you're gonna play GTA.
Yes. I bought GTA.
No, I saw you were
when
streaming, so I'm like, yeah, you know what? He's on now, so.
I was more of just streaming and just like being like, you know what, it's about an hour away or hour or two away, and I was like, why not just get some stuff ready. How do you unlock cars?
Did you think Matt could join, or is it just gonna be us?
I think that he's probably doing some other stuff, but maybe we can ask him.
Alrighty. Well,
I know that Glitch is not going to be able to join. Glitch is currently in the hospital right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I heard about that.
Yeah.
I hope it's nothing super severe, because I mean I heard he's been having problems lately, but.
Yeah, I just pray that I'm praying that that he gets out.
Yeah. Oh, let me hop on. There's a 7th Far Cry being made. What? That's crazy.
Oh, I thought. Wait, like Far Cry, like the 7th Far Cry, or?
There's another Far Cry game being made. Yeah.
Okay, cause I'm like, this is the 7th time the same game has been remade, or it's one of the games being remade.
They don't really do well, cause how it works sometimes when it comes to like Far Cry games, it's like it's always going to be a sequel of the main game, which is pretty much the same thing, but with updated models and different maps and different shit to do.
This game is just great at times, you know. This game is just great.
You don't really.
No, cause like, I think it was like last night. I was doing like the money laundering place, like the car wash, and
right.
I finished washing the car, and I was driving it back, and I knocked one of those signs over in the game, and it counts that as like damaging the car, and it's like, sorry, if you dent the car, money will be taken off. And I was like, you know, I'm already like right near where the guy is. I'm just gonna give it to him like that. And I even look at the car. There is no dent.
The main point of those missions isn't really to make money. It's really to drop the heat off of your business.
Yeah, that's what it's doing. But I'm like, if I'm doing this, I'm gonna make money.
Matter.
I'm gonna make money off of it, and no matter, I still want to make the money off of it. But
no, I get that. It's just it's to me it's so little that I don't really care if
it's just the fact that like there's not even a single dent on it, and the game counts as it being damaged. And then now I'm driving the car comes and crashes into me, and then the game's like, nah, that's fine.
Right. Do you just have the car wash? Jesus, not car wash.
No, I have the helicopter and weed place as well.
No, I have the car blanche.
Yeah, I actually do have. It's like, yeah, I got the car blanche. It's actually what I named my car wash.
The car blanche. Quit blocking the car blanche.
It's the war cloche.
Exactly, the war cloche. I could message Matt, but I don't really want to bother him.
Yeah.
But I will.
But I will.
Oh, I had a very chaotic couple of weeks as of recently. So I don't know if you've seen, but a bunch of shit's going on with YouTube right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. I'm taking a break from YouTube for a little while because I'm just so exhausted from working on shit. Like, I have so much shit I have to do, like IRL, that, you know, I don't really I don't really care about like putting time aside to work on my YouTube channel because I care more about getting shit done in real life.
Yeah.
You know, when there's a time and a place to come back, I will. But you know,
Yeah.
I'm just not. I'm tired. I want to know. I want to do other stuff.
Yeah. I was trying to come up
So,
with like I wanted to come up with like a different response to that because I've been responding to everything you've said so far as yeah, and I was like, come on, come up with a different response so you don't sound like a broken record, and I just ended up just staying in silence.
No, it's okay. I mean, there's not really much else I can do.
Yeah.
Per se. It's like it's whatever, you know.
Yeah, I'm desperately trying not to damage this car because even though it's not that much money, I still want to get the money.
Right. I'm pretty much ready for the payday whenever we want to do it. Actually, no, I'm not.
Really, the only thing I need to do now is just the is just like on the island heist, just go and like scope out the area. That was really it.
Yeah, I forgot whenever we did the payday, the day after we did the payday the last time, I sold my my hangar, not my hangar, the what do you call it, the bunker, that's
Yeah.
what it was, and I sold it so I can buy a new one that's closer to like all my other businesses, and I forgot that when you do that, you lose out on all your upgrades and the business is shut down, and I forgot. I'm like, wait a minute. Why is there nothing in my bunker? Oh, that's right. It's a completely new bunker. So
Bro
I had to
sold
restart that
everything,
completely.
wondered where it all went.
It's in the client's pockets. That's where it is.
Yes, it's all in it. The old bunker is in the guy's pockets. I
Exactly,
like
the entire thing.
to. Someone here is
Hey.
walking around with a giant pocket.
I was gonna say, like, it's like, hey, have you seen my bunker anywhere? Guy with suspicious bunker-shaped pocket. No. I don't know what you're talking about. Bunker.
What is a bunker? I don't even know what a bunker is, let alone I don't even know what anything that starts with a B is.
Let me ask you this. Where's my bunker? Well, let me ask you this. How is your bunker?
Why
Well, let me
is your
ask you
bunker?
this. Why is your bunker? Exactly.
Who is your bunker?
I gotta close my window. These dogs are barking.
I came across another like short. I came across like a short from Distractable, and it was the
Right.
2 sentence horror story one, and it was the scary tape one, and I just love like the edit that they do on Wade. It's like whoa, and it's just his eyes and mouth.
Yeah, he just goes, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's like whoa, it's so scary. Good thing I used the scary tape.
Not unfortunately I used the scary tape. Good thing I used the scary tape.
Yeah, I just imagine that face just being like, like as if that's gonna help. Like as if that face gonna help. I want.
But
like,
that's gonna make it. That's gonna make it scarier.
We need to like get like some people together, and we're gonna need these 2 sentence horror stories if we see if we can come up with the same comedy.
No, I want to do 2-word horror stories. That was the funniest part of that whole thing. It's like, okay, you know what? We're just gonna do 2-word horror stories. They're like, Wade. Like one of the words was Wade. Wade. Naked.
Oh no!
That'd be pretty scary. That's hard to beat.
Scary
Butt
tape.
plug. He's got one of the words is scary.
And then the last one's tape.
Tape.
Okay.
Are
Can
you-
I
by the way, are
recreate
you
the
in the
magic?
middle
I cannot recreate the magic.
But you sound like Borat there.
Okay,
I'm doing my gray magic.
okay, that was 17 minutes. We're gonna have to remember that.
By the way, do you want to know a fun, like, dumb fact, like from like back when I first met Matt or Mike?
What?
When I first met Mike, I thought he was Eastern European. I'm not even kidding. I thought he was like some form of Russian. I don't know why. I had
He
no
does
evidence to
often
back
use
it
a
up.
Russian accent for no reason.
Right, and I don't know why, but like for real thought he was Russian. I'm like, what am I getting myself into? And then I met you. I'm like, all right, this is a good idea. We're safe here. We have the
It's like,
we have a Downs version of myself. It's all right.
oh no, a Russian European and a child. What am I getting myself into?
Fuck, I forgot you're streaming. I shouldn't have said that. My fault.
I don't know what you mean. Like the Downs version.
Yeah, Down syndrome.
Oh, I was about to say, which one is it? The Down syndrome one, or the fact that you said that you thought Mike was Eastern European?
Yeah, okay.
I was like, that's what I was like. I was like, which one was the bad part here?
Yeah, the Downs one. That was what made me mad. Or not that mad, but what made me like a little bit like, oh, that's not okay. By the way, are you in the middle of a mission right now?
No, I'm just waiting for you.
Oh, all right. Here, let me invite you.
Okay.
Oh my god, that was rude.
So
scary. Do you think we should just end? Do you think we should just end our fucking GTA, like, not career, but like we should just end our GTA career right when we hit 300, level 300? Just end it.
I'm not thinking about like maybe not really ending it, but more of just like because the way how we play it is like we keep doing this over and over again until we like do paydays over and over again.
Right.
I think it's like once we've hit like a certain goal, like we're gonna stop playing it so frequently. Like I believe that I'll still come back to it, but not as often. Like maybe every once in a while.
Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to realize there's not much else left to do necessarily. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, Panda. We kind of almost done pretty much everything aside from the Doomsday heist.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, the only thing is really the Doomsday heist, and we've just been kind of just setting it off. At this point, I was just contemplating doing it by myself.
Well, you can. You have to have 2 people to do the Doomsday heist.
I'm cloning myself and doing it with 2 people.
Fuck you guys.
I'm using 2 accounts. It's like, go ahead, take them. I have 78 alternate accounts.
You fool.
Ew, you absolute fool. I have 78 alternate accounts.
Oh shit! Okay, I'm alive.
Oh, I was about to, I thought I looked behind me thinking that you were right there.
I'm not that far away from you, I think.
Yeah,
and I am.
Oh,
I'm
I
here.
see. Oh. I saw a bird in the sky in my peripheral vision. I thought it was you. Because I know that you're in the oppressive. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a guy in his motorcycle.
It's a guy who hit a building and falling off his motorcycle.
And somehow survived. Hello.
Yeah, I know. I had a parachute on. All right, let me check what I have to do because I'm pretty sure I have to do my biker business shit.
Oh
So-
yeah. Oh yeah. That's another thing I need to buy. Which, because I bought the other 2 businesses, I'm now down a few $1 million.
Well, we can easily earn that back with a little bit of grinding.
Yeah.
Dude, I will say what I do like about this specific like online like mode is that unlike with Red Dead Online, you can actually grind for your money, like,
Yeah.
and it won't take super long. Because in Red Dead Redemption, like online, it is so fucking long just to earn a little bit of cash. It is not pay to win, but it's definitely you have to pay money to actually do the stuff in the game. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Because there's different roles that you can play as, right?
Yeah.
So-
Wait, what are we doing?
I invited you to my biker business. Did you get the invite?
Yeah, I got the invite. I thought we were like on a mission already.
No. I'm gonna go and drive to. I'm gonna check my businesses, so you can just hang out for a little bit. I'm gonna go check which ones need supplies. But I'm glad we're gonna get this prep day done.
Yeah,
now because
you want to just do you want to do my clocking bell because I can easily just get that back up.
I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, oh wait, have we done your what's it called? Have we done your hangar? Or what's it called? Oscar? Have you done the Oscar?
I don't
yet?
think I finished that.
Let's do that. Because
Okay.
it is. I'm gonna be real with you, Panda. That one is probably like one of the hardest ones. Not because it's like newer, but because of just how fucking long it takes for like one person to do it all.
Oh, okay.
Like, and especially if you're trying to make extra like
Is
cash.
this one
and
of
it
those
is
ones
worth
where
it
it's
to-
it's like extremely like tedious to do?
It's
Friend.
tedious, but it's also like kind of difficult because of just how many fucking dumb ways you can die on that one. So I'll definitely help you out with that one.
You start playing it immediately, just dumb ways to die starts playing.
It's the same one. I don't know if you remember this one, but it's the same one where you steal like a bunch of like helicopters. You have to take the helicopters over to a boat, and you have to steal like crates on the boat.
Not that one.
Yeah, it's that one, and it was the one you were helping me prep earlier, and we have to do that one if we're gonna make money off of it. And it's not. The thing is that it's worth it because it's only like, or not in a way. It is worth it. It's like $800,000 if you get all the extra shit that comes along with it. So
Yeah.
we should do it. But first, I'm gonna go and look at all my businesses. Okay, my forge business is ready.
Yeah, I made a point at one point to like do a stream where I would just like what is it? Just go and fill up all my businesses.
Right.
No, wait, that's not way off. There was like, you know how like on the freeway there's like a there's like parts of like the wall part that's taken off so you can just drive off of it.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna go off, but then I realized at the last moment I was going to the wall that was right next to it.
Yeah, you don't want to run into the wall.
You don't want to run into the scary tape. Okay.
The scary wall.
That was
Scary
like,
drywall.
I was on a train and I was in the scary cart.
See, it was in my car until I hit a scary speed bump.
It was in my car and then I met a scary person. Oh wait, that actually would work in 2 Cents Horror Story. Never
No,
mind.
that actually would. I was gonna say that actually would be kind of scary. Okay, so my weed in game. My weed needs some time to prepare.
I thought you said the weed's knees.
Yes, the weeds needs. My weed needs help.
Yeah, we can do
I'm gonna
that.
write that on a quote. I'm gonna write that on a quote book.
The weed needs help.
The weed fell into the Lego City, the Lego City River.
Hey.
Build the weed extraction device.
Build the weed distraction. Will build.
Bro, I've been stuttering like hella lately, so you know what? I'm not gonna knock you out for that one.
Okay. I just went lightheaded. Oh no. The weed fell into the
stuttered so
river in
hard.
Lego. The weed fell into the river in Lego City. Hey, build the weed extraction device. Get the weed out. You've saved the day.
Save the day, yeah.
No, it's not even. In the end, it's not even. You saved the day. It's just you get the weed out of the river. You saved the
Get
day,
out.
man.
No, it's just some like a cartel, dude.
There was
hey,
this edit
you
of
saved
that
the day.
insert this thing here has fallen into the river in Lego City, and it just like it's really stupid. It's like a man has fallen for a man in Lego City.
A man has fallen for a man in Lego City. Hey.
And it just goes to like a picture of like just like the Lego heads on like on people dating in real life. And it's just a
Yeah,
song.
hell yeah.
I can't see me loving nobody but you.
Awesome, that is an amazing.
Wait, are you currently doing your
edit.
job right now, or
No. I'm flying to my other business.
why do you have all your businesses so far apart?
What do you mean? They're all So all of my, I don't know why Rockstar did this, but all of my businesses are in the same general area, which is like at like the port side over there, right?
Yeah.
But for some reason, the only cocaine spot in the city is all the way over here where I'm at.
Why did you put it in the city?
I have to. It's the closest thing to like all my other businesses, and this one's good. This one's good.
Are you
So,
sure?
yeah, the
Because
only
when
things I need to fill up-
this, the cocaine for me is like right next to the weed one.
Yeah, I for some reason there's nothing there for me.
Also, I did the clocking bell, but then I like re-prepped it. But for some reason, like between when I did it and when I went and prepped for it again, it wouldn't show up again. And I know that there's like a time limit, like 45 minutes between when like you can do it again. But like an entire like 2 hours passed and I still wasn't able to do it. I had to like step away from my computer, turn everything off, go to work, come back, and then I was able to do it again.
Yeah, there's a whole like when you do it like in quick succession from one another. So let's say if you do the heist, right?
Yeah.
And then you do it again after the cooldown happens. The cooldown becomes much longer than like 40 minutes.
That because here's the thing. I did that in Clocking Bell Heist. Like that was like the first time I did it after we took the long break.
Oh. Well,
Also,
I think it must be like a.
Also,
I think it must be what it is. Oh,
I think
sorry,
you should also go in. Where is it? Do like the what is it called? Well, apparently I already did it, but the stash house, so that way it can fill up one of your places.
Oh yeah, I already did it.
Okay.
For today. Let me actually, you know what? Let's go to my my bunker instead. We can work on that one because I know that one's gonna be a much more of a bitch to handle.
Yeah, because I've been filling that one up on like with just like stash houses mainly. I don't know how it fills up by itself. It doesn't fill up by itself. Never mind.
I was gonna say what you have to do is do the fill up missions as well for that one. It's the same thing as drugs. It just takes way longer.
Yeah.
Come to me. Come to me.
I'm coming.
You what? I beg your pardon. What was that?
I hit a what's called a car while doing a wheelie and I ended up ramping off of it.
Alright. Well, just because it's just the two of us, I can take my Deluxo because the Deluxo is a two-seater for some fucking reason.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the same thing as like the Kuruma, right?
Yeah, no, the Deluxo is it's an entirely a brand new car, so.
Okay.
Let me get it real quick. I just had to get it repaired because somebody blew it up.
Wasn't me by any chance.
I will figure it out. There it is.
I will figure it out by going back and watching his stream.
I wasn't streaming, unfortunately.
No, you're watching my stream. It's like, did he blow?
Oh, right.
Oh, was that glitch? Because I know that I blew up something.
It was definitely glitched.
Here's the thing, because I want to be very clear. When I blew up the thing that he was trying to get, I honestly thought that would work.
Oh, wait, we could do the fucking.
I swear, I swear, if I get cut off in my audio because of that,
that would be funny.
Come
on! There we go. We're not aiming for the truck. Look at this shit. Watch this mix chat. Woo. Okay, where are we heading again?
Your bunker?
Right, that's gonna take a little while, but we'll make it there. One step at a time.
Even if it takes me all night.
It's like that scene from Cars. Well, you'll stay up with me? Yeah, all night long. It just cuts to him like sleeping.
Yeah, I think it would go faster if we just drive. I think the reason why like you're just able to fly in this one is just simply like one for that one mission, and two for just the simple fact of like it's just a luxury thing.
Well, not just that. If you're like trying to like, because sometimes you'll get to this point where it's like there's a bunch of shit in the way of certain things.
Yeah.
Like it's like if you want to just get out of the if you just want to get out of the way.
I was really
like,
hoping that was frames.
Oh yeah, totally. It was frames. Don't worry about it. Now
Okay.
we're just flying in the air.
It's like we're flying. Uh-oh.
Well, no, this is way faster. No, don't get it wrong. Like,
Okay.
flying around like that is way faster because like you're skipping over a bunch of like roads you don't need to follow to like get to a certain point. Hold on. There it is. Okay, I know where I'm going now.
You said that your character is supposed to be like resembling like another character because of the skull mask, and
Oh yeah, it's Black Mask.
yeah, from like the DC universe, right?
Yeah, it's from like Batman
Okay,
primarily,
because you told me about that, and I did not understand who that was until just like about a month ago. Because I don't really know much about DC.
Right. Well, Black Mask is primarily a Batman villain, so.
Yeah, like isn't his thing like just like he's a crime
basically
lord?
just yeah, that's really all he is. Like he's not really all that special, but he looks cool.
Yeah.
And here we are.
All right.
My bunker. My capital B bunker.
Yeet.
You could call it a fucker. No, a bunker. That's what I call my bunker. The fucker.
For some reason, I thought you were gonna say like you were gonna call it something that did not make any sense.
The fucker. I call it the fucker.
With a capital B, you can call it the bitch.
Yeah.
Just no.
The bitch bunker.
It's like I'm gonna mix the two words. I'm gonna call it the bunker. Oh wait.
The fucker.
Yeah, it's that Doofenshmirtz thing where it's like I will turn it into red dust, or as I like to call it, rust. Huh? Wait, red dust, rust. Well, I'm gonna look that up.
I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna make sure it's not.
The fact that Perry actually waited for him to come back.
See, this is why the Deluxo is good. Because watch this shit.
Can you please go? Why didn't I put the door down? I don't know why.
Remember that Downs comment I made earlier?
Yeah.
I apologize.
Why doesn't it go down? Remember that Downs comments I made? That's why.
The car doesn't like Downs knocking. I need to cut back on my jokes, Jesus.
The car doesn't like Pop-Tarts.
Exactly.
That's what we call them now.
It's the safe for work term.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
By the way, can you shoot out of this car, by the way? Because I put weapons on it. Can you shoot? Okay, cool, you can.
Here's the thing.
I can't. It won't let me shoot.
Here's the one problem I always find with like the safe for work like words that you can use for people is the fact that there's a certain points where people use it so much to the point where it's like you use it at first because it's like oh, okay, so it's just being nice or term, but then at some point it's just gonna be like, okay, we're gonna need to find a new word for it. It's like at this point like we're gonna use up the entire English dictionary. We're gonna have to go on to German next. We're
What
gonna use
else can you do?
we're gonna have to use like we're gonna end up using like every word in every single language.
Oh,
To the point
this
where
is
we're
how
just
you use
gonna-
the weapon.
To the point where we're just gonna have to circle back all the way back to the original word.
Yeah. Can you imagine we just start dropping like crazy ass shit and we're just like, what? It's better than this word.
It's like you popsicle.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just gonna become like nonsense words. Like it doesn't even make sense.
You tire iron.
You sandpaper.
You fucking see the paper.
You damn wheat seed.
My guy's over here looking like a windowsill.
My man looks like a gold bar. I'm thinking of Minecraft items.
My guy is an iron ingot. Emphasis on ingot.
I was gonna say that sounds wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, Panda, you get the fun job.
What is that? It's like
I'm gonna drop you off.
it's like Panda, you get the fun job. What is that? Just kicks me out of the car.
Now I want to, but I'm not going to.
Well, now I'm not going to do it.
Exactly. Watch
You
this
fucking
shit.
lampshade.
Oh! Oh! They didn't see it coming! Cue the Persona music. They never. Oh, uh-oh.
I swear, if I died
Well, I mean-
right then and there.
I thought you were, because of just how far that was. They'll never see it coming. Oh! I'm alive.
They'll never see you coming. Merrick died.
I'm alive. Keep going. Keep shooting. Keep shooting.
Shooting.
Hey, that's a bad word. Don't you say that again. Never say anything about anyone again. See, that's a lesson these kids need to be taught.
And it's just getting. What did I just fall from?
What did you even say?
What?
HRKK, that's all I heard you say.
Okay, I said some words, but then all of a sudden I started falling for no reason. No, on the ground.
I'm balling.
I got. Okay. It's
was
gonna
it
come
saying?
to the point where like you say nothing, and that's gonna be offensive. I mean, already it's offensive to even just like be silent for no reason.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you don't talk about something, people see it as wrong.
Okay, I got one of the
Why didn't you
supplies.
talk? It's like if you don't say anything about a certain topic, like, oh, how do you feel about this thing about the economy?
So,
No,
like,
you didn't say anything. Guilty by ignorance.
and the thing is, that, like, there are times when they're not gonna even give you time to say it. It's like, how do you feel about this? Oh, they didn't say anything.
Exactly. That's some grade school level of.
I made a joke at one
incompetence.
point, like about cancel culture because like, I was like, okay, working for cancel culture today. Let's see what we're canceling today. We are canceling the payday bar because it might be insulting to people who don't have jobs.
It is to me. I'm glad that shit's gone. It's insult as an unemployed individual. Highly insulting.
Is there a person right here? No. Oh hey, I think. Okay, I found the other supplies. It's under me.
God damn it! I came all this way. Oh wait, is this it? Nope.
Oh, I found it.
Where is?
It's right here. It's where I am.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
It's on. It's
That was my voice doing that. I'm on my way.
Then why do you keep doing it?
Because I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna be with Glitch in a minute. Die, you stupid assholes!
We were talking about like smiling friends the other day at like what the fuck did I just do?
I don't know. You're just running through the. Quick, get in my car.
Oh, you're
vehicle
up there.
thing.
What am I thinking? Why can't I get up?
Don't
Okay.
worry. I'll come down to you. no, is my car stuck?
Please tell me I can get it. I got it. I
Wait,
got
can you
it.
get in? Oh yeah.
Wait, can't you get it?
Check this shit out.
But we were talking about like one of their favorite scenes from that is, dude, is that fucking blackface? And the guy's like, no, I'm an actual monster from the woods. It's like, hey, get out, and then they just don't let him out, and they all just kill him.
I like how there was one. It's like, all right, guys, today we're gonna be helping out Jared Fogle. What? Yeah, the subway guy. But he's a pedophile, and under our contract, we have to help everyone.
So
And then it just gets
Jared,
revealed
what?
that he's not really Jared Fogle. Yeah, they're like, got you guys. He's like, bro, that's not funny.
I need to watch because I remember like watching like the first 2 seasons. I haven't gotten to the 3rd one yet. I'm
gonna be real with you. I really don't care about Smiling Friends. To me, it just feels like if a YouTube series was made into an adult, like
Yeah, I think that's what I feel like that's how it started.
Well, no, because it's ran by not YouTubers, but it's ran by like a YouTube like channel called Oni Plays. They are the people that make it.
Yeah.
Come on, get off the ground. There we go.
Anyway, I feel like that at some point in the future, because of how like people are like taking stuff into like being like offensive, instead of like somebody being like, dude, is that blackface? If you're wearing anything that's black, it's gonna be offensive.
I don't think so. That's just cartoonish, man. There you go.
Well,
just for cherry on top.
I don't know who I hit, but okay. Wow, I hit them so many times and blew up. Yes, Panda.
Yeah.
Yes, Panda. That's good.
Yes,
He's losing it.
Uh-oh. Frames? I'm kidding.
I was like, he's gonna take us back. It's fine.
Can you imagine I didn't?
Little did I know is that you put a bomb on the bottom of your car. It was like,
I did. Damn it! How do you know? I mean,
what are you talking about?
dude, I love coming in and out of horror mode, bro. It's so sick.
Okay, I killed somebody.
Oh no, we're driving it like a car? Boring.
Boring. Hover mode.
Oh, did you see that Uno No Mercy is like coming out soon?
Yeah, I saw that and I was just like,
bro,
yeah,
we have to play
if
it.
you didn't want friends before, if regular Uno did not get rid of your friends before, they're gonna get rid of them now.
We have to do it. We have to.
Yeah, we have to play Uno again. Yeah, that was fun.
No, we have to play Uno No Mercy.
Yeah, we have to do that, and we also have to do Uno Flip as well.
Yeah, that one shouldn't be that hard to do, or hard to play really, because I mean,
I don't have a green.
here, let me message Matt. I want to see if he's down to. Excuse me. I want to see if he's down to join.
Yeah, because I'm down to just like help everyone with their stuff.
Hey, Matt. We doing shit. N-word. We're doing shit.
You don't even write. You don't even just cut it off. It's literally just a word. NWORD.
You busy. Yes, exactly. Shut up, Laszlo. I got more important shit to do.
Oh, you also got Laszlo's thing.
Get into. Can you drive my car or?
I'm still in the delivered thing.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna start this mission.
Help me.
Wait, are you stuck?
I'm stuck in the delivered. The supplies were delivered.
well, hold on. Give it a minute. Give it a minute.
Give me a minute.
Wait, what the fuck? It says, wait, computer cannot be used while on a mission. What? I'm not on a mission! We broke the game!
Oh no!
Damn.
Wait, try driving around a bit more. See if that fixes anything.
Yeah, hold on, let me do that.
Maybe you
Oh,
have
I
to
just
like
got a
leave
message
the
from Matt.
area or something.
Shit, I completely forgot again. That's fine, dude. We weren't really planning on doing anything really today.
Yeah.
So, hold on, let me get back in my car and see if anything works. Let me exit out the building. Okay, I'm exiting out the building.
Okay.
My game crashes, that'd be funny. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, someone's stealing my property! Damn!
Oh, no wonder. That's why you were in a mission.
Wait, that's why Laszlo called me. I thought he was calling me about the thing being gone.
I'm selling it delivered.
No! Wait, don't do anything. I gotta go and do this on my own.
I can't do anything.
Well, exactly. So just sit there, sit pretty.
Do I have any more of those Uncrustables? No, I do not.
This whole situation with the glitch kind of made me forgot. That's fair. Is it bad? What's going on with glitch?
He has
like, how
bone
bad
cancer.
is it? Oh fuck!
Yeah, and also there's some cancer in his blood right now. He's currently in like some surgeries.
Damn.
Surgery has gone well so far. That's the thing. It's gone well so far.
I know, but it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
Yeah.
So I got my property back.
Oh, I love how I'm seeing like all of the notifications.
Can you like, dude? I wish there was a thing in here.
Hey,
sorry.
wait, am I on the map?
You're in. So on my screen, you were in my bunker, just AFK.
I'm gonna leave the game and then come back in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get back in now.
Why are they all on bikes? This is so stupid.
Yeah, they're for some reason always on bikes. That was how it was for my last time I was there. I don't really do much for my my nightclub. I just get like popular enough to just like I fill the popularity enough just so it can like fill up my my safe all the way to the top, and then I just like stop for a while, and I go and focus like on other stuff.
Yeah, I'm messaging Matt right now. He said that he's like still kind of shook up over the glitch thing, but
yeah.
So I yeah, he has another plan with somebody else. So
yeah, he's playing a game called Keep Digging, which originally I did want to play, and I do, but he was like yeah, we can do this on Wednesday, but my church is having a fiesta on Wednesday. And I kind of really want to go.
Yeah, I've been hella busy because of college, dude. Dude, whatever you do, if you're gonna go back to college, never fucking take a Spanish class or a foreign language class, like when you're trying to do other like really important classes, because first of all, it made me fail this recent course or class.
Yeah.
That was last semester, but
I'm currently in college right now. The thing is, I only go like Mondays and Wednesdays, but the thing is, I've missed like the past few days of it, because first time it was like, oh yeah, class is canceled, and then the second time was because I was like, I had to go to like a doctor's appointment, and I'm over here like, I just really want to go, like, I really want to go. Like, you think that having it like only 2 days a week is good? Yet for some reason, like when that happens, for some odd reason, every single important thing you have to do happens to be like every single important thing I have to do is only on the days that I have school.
Right, which is why I planned out my college schedule so where I only have a few classes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing, because I was like, okay, only 2 days a week, and I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, yeah,
Because
that sounds like a good idea.
Because I had the same exact schedule. Because with that schedule, I can actually get to work. Because I really want to get a job this coming few months.
Yeah.
Because I want to be able to earn some money and buy some stuff I need so I can continue posting content again.
Yeah.
Because I'm right now I'm taking a huge break from YouTube because of just like how stressful like college has been recently.
Yeah.
And it's just so hard. It's so hard for me to just sit down and be like, okay, I'm gonna go and work on a YouTube video, or oh, I'm just gonna go and stream for a little while.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like there's a couple of reasons why, but
I'm just gonna wait for you.
For now, I'm taking a huge break from YouTube because
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just so stressful for me right now.
Yeah, I know. That I'm gonna come back to YouTube. I'm gonna come back to YouTube. I think
Are you back in the server again, or?
No, I'm waiting for you to invite me, but I'm pretty sure you're on a mission right now, right?
No, I just finished.
Okay, I'll accept your invite because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go and do like my money laundering thing while I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, well, I just finished though. We're good.
Okay, yeah. I just like thing is like I don't know why, but it's like these other days like. Whenever I schedule something, it's like, okay, so what would be a good day? Monday is like, would Monday be good? And it's like, yes. Okay, what time? Do you have it like how early in the morning can you make it? Oh, like 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay, great. I don't have to be in school until like 1. I don't because that's when it starts. And it's all the way across like the town. It's already across town for me, but I can get there within like 30 minutes. It's fine. But I'm like, okay, it could be like really early in the morning. That's fine. I don't have to be there until 1. Completely fine with me. Yeah. When Mondays usually I have like Bible study like at night, so I'm over here trying to actually plan it. But then all of a sudden the gastro doctor is like, hey, you know how we had your appointment scheduled at 3:30? Yes. Yeah, we're gonna make it at 1 now. I have school at 1. Yeah, it's gonna be at 1 now.
Dude, I really hope nothing bad happens to Glitch because I keep forgetting that how severe like that whole thing's going on with him. And I don't know if this is something that just like came up or like it's been a thing for a little while. He just never told us about it.
I've always known that he had asthma. That's the thing. I've known about that part, but I didn't know about that until just about like I believe it was Saturday. No, no, it was like about like Thursday, I believe, when I found out about it.
Right, which is why I don't want to like pressure man be like, oh, just come on, just join. Like, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I've just been like over here like, yes, I'm sad about it happening, but I'm trying to keep like just keep like a positive attitude.
Yeah, no, I 100% get why he would want to like play because it's just how fucking bad things have been recently for Glitch. And I know that Matt and Glitch, even though like they fight a lot, they're definitely friends still. You know what I mean? Like they're probably best friends or whatnot.
Yeah.
So I not like I'm not gonna hold that against him because that's not his fault. It's not Glitch's fault that we can't play as much as we have before.
Yeah.
I just hope that Glitch is able to. What's the word when it comes to cancer and like it recesses or something like that? Relapses? Like it just disappears. It just stops growing.
Yeah, like it's going like it's dying out. It's going away. Yeah,
right, I hope that happens.
I don't remember what it's called. All I know is like he's fighting and he's winning.
Right.
Because I know that the surgery so far has gone good.
Right. So I just hope that he's doing all right because again, it's a huge deal.
Yeah.
And I hope that he's able to provide for himself and that he doesn't, you know, he doesn't use up his money just to keep himself alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He uses all of his money to keep himself alive. I mean, I don't want to be like he's using all his money to keep his life in check. Ah, pathetic. No, I mean
no,
like
you want him to like
I don't
just,
want him to end
recover.
up. Yeah, I want him to recover while also being
I think
able
that
to,
I think was that the word, recover?
have a life afterward. No, because there's a specific word for it, like when cancer, it like
Hold on.
not retreats, but
Yes!
it's something like that. What is it called? Oh,
Yes. You have one. No. Hold on.
go
Wait, let me check. Not that I know of. Sorry, what was it?
Oh, nothing. I was just saying, like, I won't hold Matt against him if he doesn't want to join. So.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because like I said, Glitch and him, they know each other for a lot longer than we know him. So like.
Yeah.
It's
Like I'm over
obviously,
here
like, a
praying
very
for him
personal
because
thing.
really that's all I can really do.
Yeah, I'm just hoping he's able to, get through this because just how bad that is.
Yeah.
I'll definitely send my prayers too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this place is good. No, we'll do one more. We'll do one more resupply on this place, and then we can go back to doing that stuff for my hangar. Or I mean, my bunker. Jesus, I'm so used to saying hangar. I don't use my bunker like ever.
Yeah, I don't really ever use it either. I think the last time I was really in it, like, you told me like how to like set it so we can do like research and also like earn stuff as well.
Oh right. The research is like one of the best parts about the bunker because of just how much shit is locked behind the research shit.
Yeah.
And it's really good because you can unlock shit like the boost pads for the oppressor, I think it is. Or, no, not the oppressor. The what do you call it? I don't remember. You can unlock a lot of like vehicle equipment and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. Hold on.
I'll be slowly getting back to it. I might see about Wednesday, so he might want to play on Wednesday.
Okay.
That's a shame because I think I have Jace, or I'm sorry, I think I might have Neon over. I said his real name.
Yeah, you say his name a lot, and real name a lot, so.
Well, only because of I mean, I don't know. I don't really call him Neon. I've known him in real life for a very long time. I got a message sent on Discord. I wonder what it is. Exactly. Yeah, that's the face I was talking about.
The scary tape.
Talking about. And then he just hits us with that face. Just spooky. Now, Panda, do me a favor and throw a sticky bomb at this car.
Okay, this is why I thought that it would work.
That's it, I think. Just one more batch to find. Shoot the guy.
Yeah, let me just get my
shit!
my weapon.
Like, I need to get my weapon. I'm over here just like crashing the cars.
Like I need okay, it's fine. Everything is fine. Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh no, wait, I have it on
Bang
pistol.
him. Oh shit.
It's hard to deal with pistols.
I'm banging him. I'm banging him in the ass. I'm banging him in the ass. Oh my god!
What is it with these cars?
Get out of the way, you pathetic
They're
cop!
so determined to go one direction.
Okay, I get it.
I badly wanted to start singing a One Direction song right after I said that.
I get it.
It's like they're so determined to go one direction. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else.
Exactly. Okay, Panda, here's the idea, okay? Here's my idea.
Yeah.
You could say it's the method.
I see the play.
Get the fuck out and jump in that car and get that get that truck. Look like I just kicked you out of my car.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna go look for other cars that have the equipment that we need inside them. God, I'm starting to realize just how fucking bad this car is when it comes to this specific mission.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
You know, whenever you say that, I always tend to think, oh.
I got run over by a car.
Really? To the surprise of absolutely nobody.
I'm dead.
Oh.
I wasn't even in the driver's seat. I was in the passenger seat.
No! They're getting away with my vehicle! Damn! He said eat my shit.
Anytime I hear the word damn, I am just reminded of that one video. It's like, for $2 million, would you? I'm sucking it. Damn, let me finish. Damn!
Yes. Nah, when I say damn like that, I always think of, what's his name? Dado. You don't know who that is, though, so.
No.
Nada. Keep looking.
Okay, I've lost the truck, by the way. I spent so long trying to get the other. I spent so long trying to get the truck.
I lost the truck. Papyrus, I burnt the water.
Sans. I can't do his voice.
Sans, how the fuck do you burn the water?
Hey, Papyrus.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. It just sort of went on fire. Oh my god, the house is on fire. I'm sorry, I can't cook. Fuck.
That's exactly where his lines end. It just cuts out. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. I did that on purpose.
No, imagine
Now I'm
that
riding
you just-
around. Now I'm riding around as Indiana Jones on my fucking puny little motorcycle.
Quick, cue the Indiana Jones music, but the bootleg Bosun.
Exactly.
No, it's just the regular
Is it
it's the regular
I was gonna
Indiana
say
Jones music, but it's just a guy who's just singing it off key, and it's just
I
monotone.
was gonna say, it's just, yeah, it's super out of key, like monotone acapella, just really bad.
Yes.
It is what it is. It is.
Hey, guess what? I found it.
Good on you, man. I'm. Now kill. Oh, don't tell me.
No, I'm not dead. It's just these guys just.
Nada. Keep looking. Dude, anytime I see LGT talk, I just think of, well, Luster. Oh, it looks like he collected.
Wait, no, this was the one where they I swear if this is.
All right. Take it to the business in one piece, preferably. Oh wait, can we actually destroy it? I don't think we can.
These cars, I think, are indestructible, or at least.
Well, no, I mean like, can we destroy it so we can pick up the equipment and drive it like in our normal cars? I don't think we can though, because it's a biker business.
Yeah, I have to figure out how to get onto like regular like ground in this thing.
What? Wait,
Almost.
Wait, what?
I'm trying to get like onto the freeway because I'm in like a ditch.
Oh, you have? Is it stuck?
Now it is. Oh wait, hold on. I got the up and atomizer. It's fine. I got the up and atomizer.
I like to.
Where's the up and atomizer?
I like to think it was stuck. It wasn't stuck until I asked that. It's like, well, now
Actually,
it is.
that's how it went.
Oh, did it teleport?
No. I used the up and atomizer.
Oh, okay. Oh, dude, I forgot what we were even prepping for.
We're just doing like we're just doing some stuff. That's really it.
We're just doing a little wacky stuff, you know.
We'd be a little silly.
We're doing just a little quirky business. You know, the animatronic characters
Yeah.
here do get quite quirky at night. But
It's
do I
just
blame
Freddy
them?
just twerking in the background.
If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd be quirky at night too. So just remember, these characters rest in the hearts of children, and you gotta show them a little respect, okay? Okay.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Bro, I swear, one of these days, I'm like unironically gonna I'm gonna be hella old. It's just like in the corner of my what do you call it? The home.
Senior citizen home.
Yeah, they're like Shady Oaks and some shit. I'm like sitting in the corner, like I'm just like thinking to myself, and then I just start doing the fucking FNAF phone call, like
So
verbatim.
like your grandkids come to you and they're like, hello,
Hey,
hello,
Dad,
hello.
or hey, Grandpa. Yeah. Hey, Grandpa. Do you know what Five Nights at Freddy's is?
Sit down, my child. I must tell you a story of greatness.
Why'd you turn to Kami from Dragon?
I don't know.
Sit down, my child. I'll tell you the great story of greatness.
It's the same cadence of his voice.
What was that? It's like, now you might be right there. Now you might be right, Charlotte. But I'm old, so I'm gonna need you to say it again. But this time, say it with your chest.
That term, I'm old, has permanently been ruined ever since Deltarune Chapter 4 came out.
But I'm old, so I'm gonna need you to say it
I'm
again.
old.
But this time, say it with your chest.
I'm old.
I'm old.
I'm old.
I don't think
I'm
of
gold.
I don't think of like I don't think of like Deltarune when I hear that. I just think of like I don't know what character. I just think of like that voice is just associated with Ice King to me for some reason from Adventure Time.
I'm old. Well, I'm not thinking of the same voice, but the way you said it made me. Damn, how far are you?
My question is, Ice King like actually made of ice, or was he just like a regular guy that put that crown on and went insane?
I thought that was what it was. His name was Ivan, right?
Yeah, because once again, I wasn't allowed to watch like Adventure Time, so I didn't really know that much about him because I know that the crown makes like people like crazy, but
Right. That's the whole lore behind it. Is that I'm gonna be real with you. I never really like got interested in the Adventure Time lore because it just I don't know. I always found the show to be kind of dumb, but
Yeah.
I did like I liked the show not because it was like witty or like it had a great story, even though it did. I
Yeah.
just didn't really care for it. I
feel
just
like-
cared about the witty stuff.
I feel like one of the reasons why like those shows like were so good was because like they first started off as just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna make something just for kids. That's it. But then over time, we're just like, oh, let's actually just make a story for it.
Well, not to mention that's what happens with most things. Like most. Is that a cop?
Yes. I feel like
Don't
that was
worry, I
how like the
killed them.
first FNAF game was. It was like it was just supposed to be just that, just that just
no, I'd say. What the fuck?
what? What happened?
I went flying.
Oh no! But wait, what were you saying?
I'm back. I'm okay. Yeah. So I think FNAF did the opposite. Instead of actually like being tailored towards kids and you know becoming something better.
Yeah.
It used to be great, and it wasn't just tailored towards kids. But when the newer shit started being released, it was tailored towards
Yeah,
kids.
wasn't
It stopped, being-
didn't it stop being like good like when they what was that one medal that like carried like the souls of kids or people in it? What was
It's
that one?
called. It's not a metal. It's a material called remnant.
Yeah.
And now that I think about it, that's kind of like a really key like factor to one of my stories. But at the very least, it starts off with that idea introduced in the story.
Yeah.
There's no like other shit to it. And not to mention, my story is like after like writing it. It's been like a little while since I first started writing it, and it is
Yeah, it's a really interesting
back at
story.
well, not to mention it's a lot darker than I intended it to be. And I'm not just talking about the stuff I told you. There's a bunch of stuff I'm still working on that I'm like, damn, do I really want to do that? That's kind of dark.
Yeah. The thing is, like you mentioned, like, about, like there was a machine in there that could, like, put, like, a ghost into a certain person's body.
Right.
Or in a sense, bring the ghost back to life. And I was like, why does that sound familiar? And then I watched the Casper movie.
LGT over.
There's an actual
What
point
happened in the Casper movie?
in the live action Casper movie. There is a machine that Casper's dad built to bring Casper back to life, like to make him like act human again. And I was like, why does this sound familiar? Because like yours is like put it in an already existing body, right?
Well, the idea behind that specific machine was I wanted it to be a dual kind of system. So it not only did it function as, oh, we're gonna create the soul, like, and make it physical, it's like sort of metaphysical, but the idea was it took the original body that was either mangled or whatever happened to the original body, right?
Yeah.
And it sort of healed it. It used a certain substance that can basically replenish lost tissue.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like I don't know how to describe it, but it's kind of like Bacta from Star Wars. I don't know if you watch Star Wars, but Bacta is like a sort of medicinal, like, liquid that can kind of heal your wounds. But it's like that, but cranked up to like 11. Like, exposure to the liquid can literally like rebuild your limb in like a few minutes.
Oh yeah, you mentioned something like that, but it just made them look like but it brought like the body part back, and it was like those monsters from Bendy and the Ink Machine. It was like that.
Right. And something I want to add on to that I never talked about, because I never really talked about that part of the machine that I told you about. That specific material, it's actually based off of that original substance that's in the book I was talking to you about. It's like it took that liquid as a base, and it kind of improved it. So it wasn't just like replacing the limb. It was growing the limb back, literally. Like, it was getting the limb back. It wasn't replacing it with something that wasn't the limb, which was the idea of that liquid.
Yeah, but did you say that there was like a side effect to it, where if it happens so many times to the point where the person will lose like who they are? Because wasn't there a character that did that?
Right, that was the whole point of that story that I was talking to you about. It was Nolan.
Yeah.
And here, let me get my map up. We can drive to the bunker. Cause yeah, that is like in the story. I mean, like in the world, right? That liquid was created, right?
Yeah.
It was created by this specific group of people. It was an independent company entirely that created that. And spoiler alert, later in the story, like during the epilogue, I think.
Yeah.
That company gets shut down, and it gets bought out by a larger company, which will be very important. That company that got bought, that buys out the other one, it's incredibly important within the later like aspects of the story. But I don't want to talk about it anymore, because of just how like rough the idea is. Like, I want to talk about it like more in depth when we're not streaming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that way no one steals your idea, because it's a really good idea. It's a really good idea. Don't get me wrong. It's really good. Like last time when you went into like very long depth about it, I was hanging on to every word.
Right. The only reason why I don't like talking about it on stream is because I don't like my ideas, like the imperfect versions of them being like seen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I like my stories to be presented in its most perfect way possible. I don't like them when they're in this, like, fetus state where, like, it's not really complete. It's not really in the same realm of liveliness as, like, a normal, like, fully finished story would. So, I like to keep things under wrap and only share things when I know that people are going to be interested by it, but won't get lost in the sauce of it, right?
Yeah.
know, it's like a big ass block of
here's the
clay
thing.
that you just gotta cut down and make forms of.
You came to me and told me about how you want to write a book about this, and then proceeded to tell me the story. And to this day, I'm surprised you haven't written a book about it.
Oh, I'm still in the process of doing stuff.
Yeah, because I was like, you're describing it like as if it was already finished, and I was like, what the? Where can I buy this book?
No, it's just that big. I'm not even like, I haven't even gotten in like the intricacies of each story, because that first story I was talking about, the one with the dude who like injected himself with the serum and he slowly over time became a monster because of just how much he was injecting himself with that stuff, right?
I thought he wasn't injecting himself. I thought it was his mom that was doing it.
Yes, that's what I meant. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
But,
You're my guy. You're the author.
Reason...
You can retcon literally anything.
No, I know, but that's what you say is the correct. That's the correct. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't mean to be like, oh, actually, I just was like,
no, you're good. But what what was I talking about? Oh yeah, that story is the one I'm working on now, and that's an entirely separate story from the one about the soul machine and whatnot.
Sorry. I tried getting it. You just started driving away, and that just was funny to me.
Good. Yeah, but that's an entirely separate story. But they're gonna like conjoint. You know what I mean? They're gonna like kind of join in at some point. And
yeah, it's like it's its own separate story, and then like at one point in one of the books, it shows how they're connected.
Right, and not to mention, it's like kind of directly connected at some points because Nolan as a character is in the other stories. That other story, he's in there. That's literally a direct reference to the other book. But I don't want. Here's a problem with like kind of making a not cinematic universe because it's not a movie, but making a conjointed universe between these stories, right? The main problem I have with it is that I don't want readers to be pressured into reading the book that came out before this one and be like, I don't want it to be like a state where it's like you have to read this other book to understand what's going on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't want people to fall into that trap because I would like them to read that other book, and those who do read that other book, they kind of get rewarded by seeing this story that was presented in the other story evolve, or the other book evolve.
Yeah.
And kind of continue in its own way.
Yeah. I've kind of been thinking about, like, I came across, like, these videos, and they were like, why it sucks to be this thing in the mid, in this period of time, or something like that. And it kind of inspired me to, like, come up with, like, my own story as well. Because, like, but I kind of want to, like, make it, like, each story is, like, its own separate person. But they're all connected by the simple fact that they all have like one thing in common, and that's all that they were all good people, and they stayed good throughout the entire story, even through the end. But they're seen as monsters by other people because of one bad thing that thing that happened.
Right. That's actually a really difficult story to tell because what can be seen as like one bad thing, like it can vary in like severity, you know,
because the story that was told to me was like we're gonna put you in like in the shoes of the sheriff, and it shows like him going through like all these good stuff, doing all this nice stuff, but then he's told to go and like tell this guy to vacate the area because they have a warrant that states that he must leave. What's it called? Like when like you're supposed to not renovate. You're supposed to get out of like. No, it's like you're by the landlord. You're supposed to leave like the area.
Oh, eviction.
Eviction. It's an eviction, but in everything and he's the sheriff has been like a pillar of the community. Everyone loves him.
Right.
But then he's told to go in and do his eviction notice to this person. But instead of being reasonable, the guy gets out a gun and starts shooting. And his partner goes around the back, but he doesn't notice. And at one point, he sees the barrel of a gun come out from the side, and thinking that that's the bad guy, he shoots only to realize that's his partner. and the
Right.
bad guy gets away, and now everyone, instead of seeing, oh, this pillar of the community, they now only see just this guy who just shot his his partner.
Right. I'd say one of the best ways to. Oh, we have a railgun now.
What must I shoot?
Is that a railgun?
That's a railgun.
Guy
yeah.
with suspiciously railgun-shaped pocket. No.
Hey, is that my sandwich? Guy with suspiciously sandwich-shaped neck. No.
What? He said, did you hear what he said?
What?
He said, that's not a water gun. Someone said that's not a water. No, it's not a water gun. I'm glad you noticed.
Whoa.
But
The last thing you say
that's
is
a
rail.
That's a really, yeah, that's a really tragic story considering just how I don't want to say realistic because, you know, I don't know. I'm not a police officer. I don't know how often shit like that can happen on the job, but
Yeah.
it is a very realistic threat that can happen.
Yeah,
You know what I
but
mean?
then the story goes on to say how, like, after this, he lost his job, lost his wife because nobody respected him anymore. And I'm like,
Lost his job, lost his wife, lost his kids.
yeah, lost his kids. Wife died in an accident. Wife died of a disease a few months later. Lost his house. Yes, that is the disease. That is disease now.
It is canonically Ligma that killed him.
I thought you were gonna say like Edward Nigma.
It was canonically the Edward Nigma. Ow, fuck!
Hello.
Wait, what the? Wait,
I
what the
always
hell?
miss these guys.
Dude, the door wasn't open on my screen. Panda, get in my car. Ooh, I almost ran you over.
Yeah, but like it states how like everyone just completely turned their backs on him, and he ended up like getting depressed, using the rest of his money on to get himself drunk, and then he's in a saloon one day, and he's playing poker, and he loses, and instead of paying up, he's just just staring at his cards in disbelief and in completely ignoring the guy that's telling him to pay up, and the guy just gets annoyed
Right.
and just shoots him.
Damn. And that's the end of his life?
That's the end of his life.
Damn, that is just sad.
Yeah, and I kind of was like it's not really like a story to be like, oh, this is entertaining. It's more just to be like, don't because this guy was like a good Samaritan. He was a pillar of the community. But then in a panic and thinking that he was under because he was under attack, he ended up shooting his partner thinking it was someone else, but everyone just completely forgot about about all the good things he did and just only remembered the bad things.
Right. I'd say that story would work very well as like a short story.
Yeah,
you know
that's the
what I
thing.
mean?
Like they're
not-
supposed to be short stories. My guy, I was gonna steal that car.
Don't worry, I have my car.
Oh. Don't worry, I have my car. Wait, is this the which car is this?
This is the bulletproof one.
Oh yeah, it's the one that you get from like the helping
the
the man.
Diamond Casino.
Yeah, being a Diamond Casino. Yeah. I still haven't messed with mine yet. I need to like touch that one up.
I only like this one because of the because of the patterns you can get on it.
Yeah.
It's very cool. What the fuck?
Or I can do like an entire Mystery Incorporated thing where like everything is all tied together through like one like amulet type thing, one curse thing.
Like a MacGuffin?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, if you mean like a curse, that's not really a MacGuffin, because a MacGuffin is a specific item in the story that carries like very huge, significant narrative importance. So like,
Yeah.
think of that Indiana Jones movie with The Last Crusade, that one.
Yeah.
The what's it called? The Holy Grail.
Yeah, the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
No,
that,
the last. Oh yeah, the Last
Jesus
Crusade
made
was the
that
Holy
one
Grail.
time.
Okay, I don't know. I thought of Ark of the Covenant, and I was like, oh,
Well, that's also technically a MacGuffin, the Ark.
yeah. The Nazis that took it clearly did not read the Bible, because if they did, they would have known that he would die if they looked in it.
Yeah. Hitler thought it was gonna be a weapon.
No.
He's like, hear me out!
There's a possibility we could turn this biblically very powerful object into a weapon.
Yeah. No. No.
The one
There's even
priest that's
points
still
in the
alive.
Bible where it even states that people die by touching it because it's like they're like the ark is actually stolen at one point, and it's in.
I like to think the one priest in Germany that was still. Zafiro, don't you know that the ark is Shut up! Just give me it. Just give me the weapon. That the ark is not a weapon. Shut
Yeah.
up.
There's an entire point where where these guys in like these Philistines, they're like,
Right.
okay, we got the Ark of the Covenant. I got an idea. Let's look inside of it. Dead. And then and like 15 people die. Then these other guys come up. They're like, how'd they die? Oh, they looked into the Ark. Nah, that couldn't be me. And then they look into the Ark. This
And
happens like
then
about
they
5
die.
times where it's like, nah, it couldn't be me. And then they look into the Ark, dead. Nah, it's fine. I'm built different. Dies.
It's like Dracula flow. I'm
Yes.
moving different.
Yeah, it's not until after all of those where they're like, where one priest is like, yeah, I think we should return it. And then there's another point where where they're like, okay, we're taking it to where King David is. Okay, so we're taking it. They're not even bringing it back correctly. They're like, because they're supposed to carry it. They're not supposed to like put it on like oxen for them to carry it. People are supposed to carry it. But then there's a certain point where like one of the oxens like trips a little bit, and then the ark kind of shifts a little bit, and there's this one guy who thinks, oh, it's gonna fall, and touches it and dies immediately.
Can you imagine like you accidentally fall on top of the ark and then you just keel over off of like your carriage?
Yeah.
This one little one little pixel of your back touches the ark and you're just like keel over and die. Like that sucks.
Because here's the thing, the entire point wasn't because like you touch it by accident you die. No, it's like because the entire point of like in Exodus when the Ark of the Covenant's being made, God literally gives Moses he gives him specific instructions for that only a certain type of people, only a certain amount of people are allowed to do this, are allowed to carry it, and even then they cannot touch it. And he even says that when like in the instructions to like when he makes it, he's like, you're gonna make some poles so they can carry it like that. They are not to touch it. They're to carry it by the poles.
And then some dumbass lost the ark.
Well, it wasn't the fact that they lost it. It got stolen from them and they couldn't. Well, okay, yeah, they lost it. Yeah, never mind.
Holy shit! It was Henry Stickmin. Coveting the Covenant.
How?
That would be, dude. That sounds like an amazing Henry Stickmin.
Then that's the next Henry Stickmin game.
Yeah, what is it called? Coveting the Covenant. There you go.
Thing is, coveting is like being jealous. So jealousy of the Covenant.
Oh, I thought coveting was like you're covering up something. So you're
No,
it's like coveted.
it's like envy. It's like jealous. Well, there's actually technically a difference between envy and jealousy.
Yeah, definitely.
Like a small. I remember what the difference is, but like, it's like. But that would actually be a badass name, the Envy of the Covenant. That would be a really good name.
What was it again? I wasn't paying
You said the
attention.
covenant, the coveting of the covenant.
Yeah.
But
Wait,
that
what were
would-
we supposed to do? I forgot.
No, don't worry. Transferring files, I think. My
file?
guy. I was about to say, if that breaks.
These files? Are you referring to these files?
Oh wait. These files right here.
Got it.
You're referring to those files right there?
You mean this specific thing?
You mean this thing?
That is
Alright,
just
that's
on fire.
We did it. We got the files.
There's also another point in the book of Samuel where there's this one guy, his name is Nabal, and
Wait, what the fuck? We gotta have that plane? Dude, this is where my Deluxo would be good, but broken.
yeah, but
Okay,
there's this guy named Nabal who is just like not that good of a person. He's not like extremely bad. He's just rude. And there's a certain point where like he realizes like that David was like the king anointed by God, and like
Right.
and he gets like drunk at one point. He realizes that, and he just like and he just becomes like stone, like as if he became a statue. And then like about a few days pass, and then he dies.
Yeah, that's gotta suck. Like that's the same thing with like the Midas. It's like, can you imagine being touched by Midas, right? But you don't die. Like you're still alive when it comes to like the gold statues.
Yeah.
Like, and you're just infinitely just there. Like,
Yeah.
just infinitely a statue.
Here's the thing
Like,
I don't
you can
understand.
breathe.
You know what? Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you can breathe. You can still live. You don't need hunger because your stomach's still.
Yeah.
You're just infinitely alive, and you're just infinitely seeing things happen. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Here's another thing I don't understand about like the Midas touch is the fact that like, okay, yeah, I get that, and I get that like it's the golden touch, like King Midas, he's the one who had the golden touch.
Right.
But like but whenever like it's like there's an artifact called like the hand of Midas, it's an actual like hand of, it's like, is this like a hand that got the same curse that he had, or is this his hand? Because in the story of the golden touch, he actually gets the curse taken away from him.
I like to think it is literally just like they cut off his hand. I think the curse is linked to his hand.
Yeah.
That's what I think, because
'Cause
otherwise
the way how he got his,
why is there a whole other?
Because the thing is because the way how he got his curse lifted from him is he went up to the god Dionysus and he's like, please take this curse away from me. And Dionysus is like, okay, just go and wash your hands in the river over there. And like all the gold came out of his hands. That was the thing.
Yeah, that faucet over there. Yeah, you could just wash your hands out there.
Yeah. Yeah, that was basically it. Okay, autofocus point. Are you the one? Wait, is it me? Okay, yeah, it's me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why? Why is it me? Why? Why?
Yeah, just get close to it. Oh, we're gonna fucking die.
Oh, no, we need to hack the point. Never mind. What am I thinking? No, we're just gonna... Okay, yeah, just get close to it, right?
Yep. Wait, what? Can you pull open your phone and do this? Because for some reason I'm stuck in the fucking camera here.
I'm hacking it.
Okay, cool. Because for some reason it won't let me leave this camera thing. It's cool, but I don't like it.
I mean, it's cool, but please.
Help. It won't let me leave the camera mode! 2H.
I like the way how you said that. It sounded like you said it, instead of saying camera, it sounded like you said Canada.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I fixed it. Bingo! We got the supplies. I'm jumping out.
Woo! Okay, I'm going over to collect the supplies. Do I need the plane to collect the supplies, or?
No, you can just jump out.
Okay.
I like how the plane is going straight downward.
Yeah.
Can you imagine you crash the plane into the supplies and we have to Oops.
I just do that. I accidentally just destroy everything.
Henry Stickmin, failure.
Oh wait, where is it? Are you kidding me? It's all the way over here.
Up your ass. Drive, Panda, drive.
Driving. Currently driving. Crashes. Driving. Currently driving. Crashes. Driving. Frames.
I will say, a bad side effect of not being able to like recycle your heist when it comes to the Diamond Casino is that I don't get to play the heist.
Yeah.
Like I really want to just play it, but I can't.
'Cause I understand like the Diamond Casino heist, why you need like at least 2 people for that.
Right.
But like there are like, but there are. But
Yeah,
but then we have like the what's called the Lester
The
heist,
coyote.
where it's like,
yeah.
okay, yeah, yes, you do need 2 people for the heist itself, but the setup should only need 1 person.
Well, to be fair, that heist was made at a time GTA was a lot more polished, and I mean, not polished, but I mean like GTA, like the online mode was a lot more monetized, or not monetized. It was moderated. There wasn't a lot of hackers and shit like that. There wasn't a lot of people that would just ruin the heist, and you got to meet people by doing those heists, like I did with Mike and you.
Yeah.
That isn't the case anymore, unfortunately. You know, you don't really meet people because this game has seen its better days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's definitely not as popular as it once was. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold it against it.
I don't know if you saw
yeah.
that, but there were just a bunch of cars in front of us that just disappeared.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna leave it here after we drop off this thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna get off
And
too.
I think I'm gonna be sure to message Mike that I don't think I'll be able to. I have I think anyways I think I have Neon coming over to my house and hanging out. So
Yeah.
I may or may not skip out on that. But if I don't have him coming over, then I will be down for Wednesday.
Yeah, and I know that we're all gonna be busy because like the holidays are coming up.
Oh yeah, we have Thanksgiving and
Yeah, and Christmas.
on the way.
And then we have and then we
Speaking
have
of which,
and we have
I'm
New
gonna be
Year's.
putting like Christmas lights.
Okay.
So, thanks for helping me out with this shit because it's really tedious.
You're welcome. I think I'm just gonna.
You're
I think I'm
welcome.
gonna stay on a little bit longer. Just do my do like some, maybe like 2-3 more money laundering things, and then I'll be done.
Alrighty, well I'll see you later, Panda.
All right.
Here's hoping I'll be able to play on Wednesday.
I'm not gonna be here on Wednesday. I got my church has a fiesta on Wednesday.
Oh right, that's right. All right, well then I'll see you later, man.
Okay, I'll see you. Maybe I'll see if I can be on here on Saturday, because I know like last Saturday I thought I was gonna be free, but then it turns out I was working in the afternoon, and I wasn't able to come in and stream. So I'm gonna look to. I'll tell you guys if I'm open on Saturday.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'll see you.
All right, I'll see you later. Bye.
Okay. Okay, I'm not getting off just yet. I'm still gonna be streaming. I'm still gonna be streaming a little bit. I'm just gonna go and do just gonna go use the restroom, and then I'll be back. All right. All right. Oh, how goes the stream? It's going pretty good. I'm gonna stay on for a bit longer. If you want to join me, you can. Merrick was on here as well. I kind of want. I've kind of made it a point to myself because I was talking to. I was thinking to myself a bit earlier, and thinking, I kind of want to start like. I don't really want to like play alone. I do want to play with like. I do want to play games with other people. Also, Matt. Also, I know that. Also, I know that you said that you wanted to play on Wednesday, but my church is hosting a fiesta on Wednesday, and I can't really come because I'm gonna be going into the fiesta. So maybe we can try Saturday if you want. We can try Saturday. I might be open on Saturday. So I don't know I don't know if you would have any plans for that. So yeah. Okay, well, I now don't have I don't have a how much more time do I have until I can get it back? Okay. Yeah. Alright, I'll just have to let the other group of friends know I'll have something planned for later then. Okay. Yeah, because I really like going to the fiestas. That's the thing. Like I just really like going to that. So yeah, I might be open on Saturday if you're open then, if you have like any if you have any plans for Saturday. Yeah. I don't know what you have planned. So, I'm just gonna yeah, otherwise wanted to drop in and say a quick hello and wish you a good stream. Alright, I wish you the best of luck too. I know that you're still shaken up about all this that's going on right now. But just know that we're in this together. You don't have to go through this alone. You don't have to go through this alone. You can talk to people. I like to be doing stuff with other set of friends, but the night should be open. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I hope you have a nice night as well. I don't know if you were streaming this morning or you were just streaming like just a little bit ago. I don't know if you have like had plans for tonight and you were doing it with other friends. Okay, the camera can orientate. That'll be just nice. I'm slowly getting back into streaming. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna check something. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'll be streaming shortly. Okay. I'm still gonna be on here for a bit, but I'll okay. Alright, although I'll be streaming alone. Oh, okay. Well, just remember, we're all here. Okay, now I completely forgot what I was doing. I was gonna be doing, just doing a little bit be doing this a little bit more. I'll see if I can hop in. Although I don't think I'll be in there for too long. But I'll hop in. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get it going. Also leaving a pray for a glitch. Yep, I'm praying for him as well. I'm praying for him as well. I'm praying that he gets better. But yeah. Praying that he gets better. I'll see you then. I'll see you then. I'll see if I can pop in as well. Might not stay long, but I'll pop in for a bit. Understandable. Do what you must. All right. Okay, where is it? That's not it. It's over here. Yep. I could have just called up my just called up for my car, my vehicle. Yes. I'll see what if I'll see if I can get back into talking a little bit more, because I had some stuff talking earlier. Not sure what I'm gonna be doing. I'll see you later, Matt.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride? It's on the way.
What do you need, boss?
Need
Oops.
to get the heat off of me.
All right, time to balance the books. The client wants the car picked up and given a little VIP treatment. Washed and returned in perfect condition. You got this, hot stuff.
Okay, first we're gonna get the heat off of us, then we're gonna do the then we're gonna do like the laundering. And for each laundering we're gonna get the heat off of us.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. Aight, I'll get back to work.
There's a movie that I'm really wanting to watch because I've only seen like the first half of the first one and the second half of the last one. Of the not the last one, of the second one. The Terminator movie. I want to watch both of them. I know that there's more than one Terminator movie, but I want to watch Terminator 1, Terminator 2. And like I really want to like watch them because it just, when I first watched it, I didn't really care much for it because I was like, okay, this is not that, it's not that good. But now but then I watched a little bit, then like some clips on YouTube came up, like on YouTube Shorts, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is good. I do want to watch it now. It's like you don't really care about much stuff until like you're like, oh yeah, this movie's kind of boring. But then you see like some clips that like will grab your interest. You're like, you know what? I think I'll give it a try. It's not a lot of money, but it gets the heat off. It gets the heat off, and plus it gives me money. So yeah, I do want to watch the Terminator movies. Thing is, I don't really know much about them, alright? I do want to watch, like, all of the Terminator movies. Kind of want to watch that franchise. I just feel like that, because I've seen some of the other, like, Terminator movies, and, the problem that I kind of have with them is I haven't seen the movies. I've just seen like clips from them. And the problem that I've been seeing is that, like, okay, yes, we're banking on the fact that they're getting that they're just getting upgraded more and more. But it feels like it gets to a point where it's like, okay, well, I can do this. Oh, well, Terminator can counteract it with this. Okay, well, what about this? Oh no, Terminator can counteract it with that. It's like a full-on, like, Superman thing where it's like, oh, well, I'm able to do this. Well, I'm able. Well, and it's like, well, I'm able to do this. Well, yeah, I can just knock it out with this. It's like, well, I can just do this. Well, I'm able to just counteract that with this thing. And it's like, but I can do this stuff. And it's like, no, hey, look, whatever you got, I can do. There we go. That's another thing that I don't, where it's like, okay, I understand where it's like, okay, they're becoming more and more like they more and more like advanced, which that I would believe would be like an okay version of doing that. All right. Means that would be like a version of it that I would be like, okay, that makes sense. But when it's like a superhero, like for example Superman, like because they just start, because like my dad like would talk about like when he was a kid, Superman started off like as like this character who was like he didn't fly, he can leap tall buildings in a single bound. And he could see through objects except for lead. And kryptonite was still his weakness. But it's like he's still faster than he's faster than a speeding bullet. And can we tell can we tall buildings in a single bound? And like he didn't really have like this many superpowers. It was just him being just a normal superhero. But then like having his own weaknesses and all of that. And yeah, Clark Kent was his like secret identity, or was like the guy that he went as. But but then my dad talks about like how over the years they just added more and more onto him to the point where it's like, okay, well nothing can kill this guy now. All right, means like, okay, yeah, kryptonite is still like still like a bad thing. But here's the thing about kryptonite: it's like still like a rock. You can still like get rid of it. You can still destroy it. Like, yeah, there's like a whole bunch of them, but it came from his planet, which is already gone. So it's not a lot. Like, even though there's a lot of it, still it's still like you can just keep destroying it until like he runs out. That better not count. Okay, good, didn't count. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go do some money laundering now, and then we're gonna do the take the heat off. Why do you spawn in a place that can easily kill me?
Review just in. Beautiful work, excellent service. Fell in love with the guy on the phone, 5 stars. Uh-huh.
Okay. But that's the thing, and also, not to mention Batman also. Like, when he started off, it was just like,
Let me know.
originally it was just him as like a detective. Like, yeah, he's still billionaire Bruce Wayne. No, he's still billionaire Bruce Wayne. Had that backstory of his parents getting killed in an alleyway by a certain guy. But originally it was just it was him as just like a as a detective. But then over the years, it was just like they added more and more onto him to the point where it's like, oh, he went and trained with Tibetan monks, and oh, he did this, oh, he did that, and then it's like how, I mean, at this point, like he's no longer like the, like he's no longer like, at this point he's not even human anymore. No, hold on. I actually want to figure out what this is. Oh, I can't. Okay, that actually looks like something I might want to do, but right now I'm just gonna go and do my own thing. But it's like it's no longer the fact that, oh, he's just a regular guy. Yeah, no, it's like you fell out of the sky and nothing but your costume, which at the time was just like fabric or something like that. But he fell from space all the way to Earth. No armor, no nothing, and it was just his uniform. It's like, and he survived. And it's like, what kind of training did you go through to do that? Like, what kind of mental training did you do to do that?
Got a shipment of dirty cash just arrived, sending you the location.
If this is all it is, where I just have to just take the money, that would be great. But that's the thing where it's like, okay, when it starts out, I was like, wow, it's so amazing. But here's the thing, like, okay, yes, you can add. I'm not saying that, like, when you create something, you shouldn't add to it, all right? What I'm saying is there's a certain point where when you add something, there's a certain amount that you can add to the point where it's no longer fun anymore, all right? Where, like, at this point, it is This character must win.
So, this money, it's stashed inside of a car courtesy of our guys overseas. Very cool, huh? Very smart. We just have to find the container where it shipped it, and I'll send you a pic. But there's one tiny little catch. We think arrival outfit got wind, so if I were you, I'd approach this nice simple pickup with an open mind.
Okay. Okay, it's a green one. Green, that's what I remember. I am sorry? Woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I still don't understand that. Like, hold on. I'm actually gonna look this up. What is the wrong side of the bed? That someone's already asked this. Getting up on the wrong side of the bed isn't it mean to wake up in a bad mood and to be grumpy or irritated day? It's not a literal phrase. There is no actual wrong side of the bed, and the saying comes from an old superstition that getting up on the left or sinister side of the bed would be bad luck. Oh. You know, that actually makes sense now. Okay, searching area. Ow. I am continuing to search the area. Oh, I'm gonna go back to looking at it. Okay, yeah, it's a green one. I'm outside of the... I went back to watching, like, watching the channel Foundflix. Oh, that looks like it up there. Okay. Yeah, and I used to love watching it. I used to love watching that channel. All right, that channel was like really fun for me because I used to love horror movies. Now, anytime I'm watching it, I don't like, I have like a sense of uneasiness. Not like a sense of being scared. More of like a sense of like, maybe I shouldn't be watching this. That's more of it.
What are you doing? Hey, you're not allowed in here. You're the big man with the big plan, aren't you? What the hell are you doing
What
here?
the hell are you
This
doing
is private.
here? I'm sick and tired of
Dude, you acting like a bitch. Come on, I'm right here. You got something to tell me?
Oh no, wait, please don't tell me that we have lives for this. Okay, we don't. You know, that was my fault. I saw him coming and I still decided to go that way. It's more of like a sense of maybe I shouldn't really be watching this. So yeah, that's so like I like the psychology behind them. I like the psychology behind
Just the cash and keep the parts. Unless you want a salvage yard, right? You can do it yourself if you wanted to.
so like I like psychology behind like movies. That's the thing. That's why I used to like them. But then I found that I don't really care much for the psychology behind it. I used to love psychology behind movies. I used to love psychology. I was in a psychology class and I used to love that class. I used to like think I like when it goes on in people's heads. I want to see what, like, you know that Inside Out, like in Inside Out they ask, you ever look at somebody and ask to yourself, what is going on inside their head? All of that. I often ask myself that, and I used to, and that was why I like psychology so much, because I would always like to figure out what goes on inside people's heads. But then I found myself more liking more of like the horror aspect behind it and the explanation more than like the actual like more than the actual like psychology. But then now I'm listening to it and I'm like I'm listening to it while I'm playing games, and then I don't feel good about myself afterwards. I think I'm just like, I think I need to make an appointment with my psychologist again. Like that, like it's that type of thought. I started like,
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride? I'll bring it by.
there was even a point today where I even asked myself, am I really even talking to God at this point? Like whenever I pray, the answer is I'm trying to. I'm over here trying to. And I know that He hears me. I know that He hears me. He hears all prayers. But the question that came up, that sometimes comes up, and I'm trying to get this mindset out of my head is, am I doing this out of a selfish need? Like, I want to be saved. Yes, I want to be saved. But the scripture states, if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that He died for your sins and was raised from the dead, you will be saved. And I believe, and I confess that He's Lord, yes, and I believe that He was raised from the dead. Yes, I just need to get like these bad thoughts out of my head.
Hey, boss, today we're legit. We got a client needing a wash. Told them the owner would
I need to get this stuff out of my head. I'm trying to work on myself.
I just love hearing him smile.
There's some bad stuff that's going on right now. Like Glitch is currently in the hospital, suffering from cancer, and I'm praying for him, because really that's all I can do is really just pray for him. And I am praying for him. I like in church today, I even prayed for him there. I was even like, Lord, please have mercy on Glitch. Please have mercy on him. Allow him to get well again. For by your word alone, Lord. he will be cured. He will be healed. Here's the thing about prayer that I often have to remind myself, and that a lot of people don't realize, and I have to remind myself a lot of times, is that when God answers your prayer, he may answer it immediately, but you won't get that prayer immediately. Yeah, you won't get that prayer, like, to you that prayer won't happen immediately, because God has has it ready for you. He just needs you to be ready for it. He has your prayer prepared for you. He just needs to prepare you for the prayer. And oftentimes to us that will take a while. It's like owning a car. Like, you want a car when you're like when you first want a car, you're like, yeah, you get a car. Sure. But you gotta like learn, and it's like, I want a car. It's like, okay, the car is ready for you. However, you cannot have it yet because you still need to learn how to drive. You need to learn how to drive, you need to get your license, you need to get your permit, and you need to get your license. So, car's ready for you. You prayed for the car is ready for you. You just need to get ready for the car. You need to get ready to drive. You're not just gonna be allowed to just go and drive just like that. Remember when I was a kid, I would see all these cool cars, and I'll be like, I'm gonna drive that when I'm older. And now I just have like a Chevrolet Cruze now. And I'm like, this is the best thing ever. First car that I ever drove independently was a 1989 Jeep Wrangler. That thing was a money pit. It was also a gas killer. Like, it went through, like, you went through gas like that. That thing was loud. It was a money pit. It cost more money to repair it than it did when we got it. My dad bought it off a friend for $5,000. It cost more money to repair it than it did when we bought it. And yet I loved it. It was, to me, that felt like the best car ever. It was a piece of shit car, and yet I loved it. I loved it. We ended up selling it for $18,000. And, well, it was no longer mine at that point because it was always in my dad's name. It was in my dad's name, and he sold it for $18,000. And I just drove it. He said that car was mine, like, but I didn't really believe it. Yet, it felt like mine. And the car that I currently have now, I bought it. I went into debt because of it. I paid off that debt. It was only $22,000. I was in debt by, wait, let's see, 22,000 minus 8. 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. I was, so $14,000 in debt. I was $14,000 in debt. I paid off $1,000 per month. I put $8,000 down for down payment. And I had to pay, and I was in debt to that $14,000. I was in debt to that for about 2 years because there were several months where I didn't have enough money because I ended up going and crashing. Ended up crashing it and had to go and pay that stuff off. And I didn't have enough money and a whole bunch of stuff happened where I didn't have enough money for stuff, so I ended up going for about like 2 years. 2 years and a few months. And I paid it off last year in, I believe, December. I believe I paid it off in December. And thing is, here's the thing. That only made my car feel more like mine. That only made that car feel like more like it was mine. Made it so much better. Made it so much better, which I want to get into like an entire like talk about that. But I remember like when I was a kid, I love that car. I thought that those cars were like the best. Anyway, back to the thing is that you may.
You know, I told him, Hands-On really does offer the best service in town. And here's the proof.
Once again, when you pray for something, there are 3 answers that you can get from God. Yes, no, or wait. There's never a maybe. It's either yes, no, or wait. Yes blesses you. No protects you. Wait prepares you. A wait is preparing you. Okay, I want to do this one next. And oftentimes, there are times where I think to myself, I pray that this happens, and then like a few days later, and a few days go by and I don't really even think of that prayer, because sometimes like I'll pray for something like minuscule, like something small, and then like a few days will go by, and then that thing that I prayed for ends up happening. I end up getting that thing that I prayed for, and I've noticed myself like realizing more and more my prayer was answered. If I were to get an entire, and I should probably do this, if I were to get a notebook and write down for an entire year every pray, like one prayer each day, if I prayed once a day, like I'll write down every prayer that I pray and put it in that notebook. And then at the end of the year, I start checking off each one of those prayers that were answered. I would find that most of those prayers were answered. I would find that a lot of those prayers were answered. I want to get myself like a sheet of paper.
Hey.
And write down like just, I don't want to like, not the back, just the front, just the amount of prayers that I have done, that I have prayed. Just wrote down just all that, the entire page. I would find that I would find that a lot of them have been answered. Okay, I'm gonna get the heat off on here. I told one of the guys that at Bible study about that, Jira. I told him about that, and he was like, "Do you do that?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "You need to practice what you preach." And I'm like, and at first I was like, "Nah, it's fine." But then I thought about it a bit later, and I was like, I should, because I hate being hypocritical. I don't like being hypocritical. I'm not gonna say I hate it, because it's a strong word. I don't like being hypocritical. All right. I don't like hypocrisy. I don't like hypocrisy, all right? My main prayer that I have...
See the landmarks on your GPS? Show them off a little, then bring these guys back. And try to keep the flight smooth. I hate cleaning out sick bags.
This is going to be amazing.
My main prayer that I usually have is just let this day be a good day. Let this day go by fast, or let this day just be a good day.
Get a picture. Get a picture.
That's mostly that's really it, and really I don't like I've been like I've realized that I've prayed for a lot of stuff, and thing is, like, a lot of times I'll pray, God, just please let this week be a good week, and I don't really think about it a lot, but then
It's just like I imagined it.
But then like at the end of the week, I'll think about it and I'm like, and what really makes me think about it is like when I go to Bible study, we'll do this thing, and I encourage people to do this whenever you have like a little get together. Just say we do this thing called highs and lows. Like what was a good part of your week? What was bad part of your week? And they just go around in a circle. Thing is that I would suggest doing that. Like that actually would help you. And I've started realizing more and more when I just realized I'm yelling. Sorry about that. I just realized that more and more, the more I think about it, the more I realize like my week is not as bad as I thought it was. Because when you're going through something, you think, oh, I really hate it. Why did it have to be like this? But then it's over with. And you think to yourself, what was I so worried about?
Ah, how nice.
And like you think, oh no, this interview is gonna go so badly. I don't know if I can do it. This day is not gonna go good. This thing I have to do. I'm about to go on for a play in school, and I don't think I'm gonna do my parts correctly. I think I'm gonna mess up. I don't even know what I can say. But then it happens and it goes off. It's fine, and then you think to yourself, what was I so worried about? Here's the thing about worry. It doesn't change the future. It doesn't change the future, all right? It only takes away the peace from the present. Tomorrow is a mystery. Yesterday was history, but today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. You're worried about some
Ever
stuff.
since I was a little girl, I wanted to come here.
Don't go to the casino. They try and take your money. Yeah, they're literally trying to take your money. But the thing is, like, you don't need to worry so much, all right? How many of you there was even a verse in the Bible that said this. By which, I think it was in Luke, by which of you, by being anxious, can add a single hour to your life? No one. None of you. The answer is none of you. That's a stupid. You may think, well, that's a stupid question to ask. Well, yeah. Because the answer is stupid. Because being anxious is stupid. You're like, oh, I'm so worried about this. I'm so anxious about this. Don't be. Oh no. Oh no. No. Down.
Would you look at that?
And so,
This is a great way to spend the day.
so like you can't. So you think that that's a stupid question, but that's the point, is that you can't. Why? So what good comes out of being anxious? What good comes out of being anxious, huh? Nothing. No good comes out of it. There's nothing that you can take away. There's nothing that you can gain by being anxious, by worrying. Whatever is out of your control is in God's control. Whatever's happening in your life right now is happening for a reason. You say to yourself, why is this happening to me? Why do bad things happen to good people? To which I say,
Thank you.
I prayed for, and this is an actual quote, and I'm gonna butcher this quote, by the way. Yeah. There's no way I'm gonna say this quote correctly. But the quote is, and what happened was that there was this there's this priest. He's on, and he's like, I think he's like one of the witnesses. And this and the lady comes up and asks him, why do bad things happen to good people? And the priest there says, I prayed for patience. God made me wait. I prayed for strength. God gave me weights. I prayed for love. People gave me difficult people to work with in order to... God gave me difficult people to work with. A lot of times, when we pray for something, God will give you the opportunity for that prayer to come true. He's not going to be like, all right, you want the car? Boom, it's on you right now. No, it's not going to be like, it's like, God, please, I want to be strong. And it's like, when you ask for strength, it's not, God, I want to be stronger. And then God's like, all right, you're now buff. No, God, you're like, God, please give me strength. And God's like, I gotcha. You see that gym over there? Go and work out. And you're like, okay, got it. But don't be like, oh, I asked for strength and it didn't come to me immediately. No, you asked for strength and God gave you the opportunity to go work out, to go and be patient, to go and love, to go and show love. God gave you all these opportunities. There's this like short video that I saw, and it's one of those like videos where it's just like the silhouette of somebody, but what it shows is two people that are both in a pit, and in the mid, and like there's a tree, and on each side there is a pit, and both of them pray to God saying, God, please help me. God strikes lightning at the tree, and the tree splits in two, and each half falls into the pit. One of them sees this, and he cries out to God, God, why did you do this to me? Then he killed me. Why did you do this to me? The other guy sees this and is like, I can work with this, and he turns the tree into a ladder and gets himself out. He uses the tree to get out. When you pray for God to help you with something, God will give you the tools to get out of that pit. If you feel like you're in a pit of your own, God will give you the tools to get out. Think of like the Israelites when Moses led them out of Egypt. They were stuck between an ocean and the most powerful army in the entire world at the time. And what did God do? He parted the Red Sea. He parted it. He made a pathway through. He's not always going to give you a
You're crossing the line. You need to leave. You're pushing it. Piece of shit. Oh no!
There's no way out.
Look out!
Get back! Get out! Die already!
You fucking punk!
But he doesn't. But he's not gonna like be like, okay, here, and then reach out with his hand and then pull you out like that. No, he's going to give you the tools of which you need to get out of that pit. I'm praying for Glitch to be healed. I don't expect God to be like, okay, just touch him, and then it's like he's healed now.
Make sure you're unfollowed. We can't leave the cops back here.
But I pray that the nurses and doctors know what they're doing, which I'm sure that they do, because they wouldn't be a nurse or a doctor if they didn't know what they were doing. Can I call up Lester? Is Lester an option?
Hey, how can I help? Okay, some other time.
But that's the thing. It's like, just don't when you pray to God and ask him to help you, and you get tools of which to, and it's not always going to happen right then and there. All right, sometimes there will be like maybe like a person that will be like, yes, I'm gonna come and help you. Like somebody will come out and say that, but it's not always going to be like, it's not going to happen like right then and there. Maybe it'll happen the next day, or maybe it'll happen like sometime in the future. All right? God's never late. We're just impatient. He's always on time. He's always on time. Probably shouldn't have gone through here. Yeah, then we're gonna have to do like another tour after this, which I think we get like another $1,000 off of it, but hey, it's fine. But I just pray that Glitch gets all the help that he can get. And I'm hoping you guys are also praying for Glitch as well. To all the people that want to pray but they don't know what to say, there's a verse in the Bible that actually explains this. Actually says that. And you don't know what to say the Our Father. The Our Father prayer. You don't know what that means. This is the prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debtors, as we forgive those who are in debt to us. But lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. If you don't know what to pray, pray the Our Father. But if you think that you don't know how to pray, you don't know what to even know what to say, one, Our Father, two, just fold your hands together. Fold your hands together and talk to God like as if you were talking to a friend. Right? Just do that. Talk to God like as if you were talking to a friend. Just go to him like, hey God, I don't really know what to say here. I just pray that this today will go, I will just have a good day. Just pray that. You can just pray that your day will go by good. You can just pray that that you'll just have a good day, a good week. It's not hard to pray, all right? pray to God like as if you were talking to a normal, just talking to any other person. Helicopter tour.
All right, game face. I know being a tour guide doesn't give you the rush you're used to, but we gotta keep up the act. So get out there and show those suckers a good time, huh?
But yeah, just you don't have to go to God with a fancy prayer. Think of the apostles during the storm, and when there was a storm and Jesus was just sleeping in the boat. There was a giant storm going on and Jesus is just sleeping. And they go to Jesus and say, Jesus, and they don't go to him and say, oh Lord, will you please wake up from your divine sleep and please save us from the rushing wind. No, they go up to him and are like, Lord, do you not care about us? There is a storm coming up. There's a storm happening. And what does Jesus do? He wakes up. He wakes up. He stands up. Tells the storm, peace, be calm. Tells the storm to be calm, to calm down.
Hello.
And the storm calms down.
GPS. Just fly around the landmarks and get them back safely. Safely.
And he turns to the disciples and say,
To learn about this place from a professional.
and he says, why do you worry? Do you still have no faith? For truly I tell you, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can tell that mountain to move from move from one place to another.
Oh, nice.
And of course, he's talking in like, he's talking kind of like there's a meaning to it. But honestly, there was even a movie. There was even a movie that touched upon that fact. And I don't remember what it was, like the little boy who could, I don't remember. But it was like about a little boy who had a lot of faith. And at one point even moves a mountain to the point where there was an earthquake. But that's the thing. But the entire point I'm trying to get at is you don't need a fancy prayer. You don't need to like have a fancy prayer to talk to God. God's always listening to you. He's there. He's just waiting for you to invite him in. He's always there. I know that there are people that are like, oh, but God's this perfect being. He's
Just like I imagined.
he's so like, I am not worthy I'm not worthy to be in his presence. I could not be worthy to be in his glory. To which I say, you're right. You are unworthy. We are all unworthy. I'm unworthy. Everyone in the world is unworthy. We live in a broken world. But do you know what's going to happen when you go to God and say, Lord, I have mercy on me. I am a sinner. I am not worthy to be in your presence. Do you know what he's going to do when you go to him? He's going to take you in. He's going to hug you. And he's going to say, rejoice with me, for I have found my lost sheep. There is a parable that Jesus stated actually at one point. It's called, what was it? What was it called? The prodigy son. The prodigal son. I don't remember something about son. But it was a man who had two sons, an older son and a younger son. The younger son at one point says to his dad,
Ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to come here.
one point says to his dad, Father, I would like my inheritance early. This was kind of an insult because that's like saying, I hope you die soon. But the dad says to him, okay. And he gives him the money. And the younger son goes into the city, into the town, and he spends his money. He has lavish parties, he eats a lot, but the money ends up running out. The money ends up running out. He doesn't have any more money. And at the time, and he ends up running out of food. And at that time, there was a great famine that came up. And he ran out of food, ran out of money. And it came to the point where he,
It's so different in person.
where he even went over to, he ran out of money, but he needed to pay for food. So he went over and convinced some people to hire him. But he didn't get paid a lot, and he became so hungry that the food that he was giving to the pigs seemed appetizing to him. But then one day he thinks to himself, even my dad's servants had enough money to eat. I will go back to him and ask him and tell him that I have done wrong, and for him to treat me like one of his servants. So he goes out, so he sets off, it's settled, he sets off, he goes back to his dad, knowing full well what he did was wrong, when he asked his dad, when he demanded that his dad give him his inheritance early. When he asked his dad, when he basically said to his dad, I hope you die soon. And so he sets off to go back to his dad, hoping to even just be told that to be just expecting to be turned away, expecting to just be like, you will be like the least of my servants, you will be treated horribly. And he goes back, and his dad sees him out, and the dad sees him out in distance. And what does he do? He runs to him. He goes and he hugs him, he embraces him. And the son says, Father, I have sinned against you and against God. I went out and spent all the money, and I came back a humble man to plead for you to treat me like any of your servants, because I have done wrong against you. I've done wrong against you. And the dad, you know what he does? He calls out to his servants and says, my son has returned. Bring him the finest linen clothing that we have, and bring him a ring. You, go and find the fattest calf and kill it, for we shall have a feast, for we shall celebrate. For my son was lost and is now found. He has been dead and now is alive. His son disrespected him and went off, and when he came back, a humble man, his dad embraced him and said, come, celebrate with me, for he has come back, for he has been found. A celebration was thrown, and the older son saw this, and he asked one of the servants, what's going on? The servants told him that his younger brother had come back, and he grew angry. The dad came out and said, come in, we're celebrating, why don't you come in? And the son says, and the older son says, Father, I have been with you all this time. I have never done anything that you have said with question. I've never questioned anything that you have told me to do. I have done everything that you have ever asked me.
I'll get back to it.
And yet never have you thrown me in a celebration like this. And the dad says to him, son,
Buy my machine.
everything that I have is yours.
That shouldn't be a problem.
But we are
I'll have your personal
celebrating
vehicle
because
collected
your
as soon
brother
as
was
possible.
once lost and has been found. He was once dead and now is alive, and we must celebrate, for he has returned. There's another parable that goes up that Jesus states. You are a shepherd. And you have 100 sheep. One day, one of your sheep runs away and goes missing. Would you not go and look for that sheep? So you go and look for that sheep, and you find, and you you abandon the 99 sheep that were with you. You go and look for your lost sheep, and one day you find it. You come back and you say, "Rejoice with me, for I have found my lost sheep." And just like that, and much like this, in the same way, all of heaven will rejoice over one sinner repenting than the 99 righteous people who are in no need of repentance. God doesn't hate you. He's not mad at you. He's mad about you. He doesn't hate you. He loves you. He showed this love when he sent his only son to die on the cross. I remember when I was a kid, I kept hearing that over and over again. And like, yes, that is a thing that's told to you over and over again. But I just kept hearing that and I was like, okay, yeah, sure. I hear that all the time. What does that actually mean? But that's the thing. It means that God loves the world. John 3:16. John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. He gave his only Son to us. That's what that means, is Jesus died on the cross. God gave his only Son to die on the cross so that we will inherit eternal life. God loves us so much that he was not willing and still is not willing to spend eternity without us. To spend eternity without us.
Okay, I got the van loaded up and ready for you. Just hit up those
He loves
locations,
us
drop
all.
away with the buyer, and bring that
He doesn't
crisp
just love us, he
cash.
so loves us.
Easy.
And I don't think a lot of people understand that. He wants you to come to him. He's not an "I told you so" God. He's a welcoming God. He's a "come to me" God. I want you to come to me. He wants you to come to him. He wants to wake you up in the morning. You're like, "I got you. Come on in. Let me cook for you. Let me take care of you." He wants you to be with him. He loves you. You may sin and you may go away from him. You may walk away from him. But he wants you to come back. He wants you. All right? He's not mad at you. He's mad about you. Okay. He wants you to come back to him. As I said, he's not mad at you. He just wants you to come back. He's waiting for you. All right? He doesn't care about what you've done. He wants you to come to him and just let him take over and be like, Lord, I have tried it my way, but it didn't bring me anywhere. It did not go good. Did not go well for me. Please, please, come. Please allow me take the wheel of my life and allow me to okay. Like you are not that good of a person. All of us are imperfect. We're all broken. All right? Where am I specifically? I don't know what this one is. I'm gonna give purple sherbet. But he wants you to come back to him. That's the thing. He's waiting for you. We'll go with red harvest, I guess. But yes, go to him. You'll start seeing a lot more stuff the more you try and do better in life. The more you try and do better, the more you let him, the more you trust God to take care of stuff. You may not always know the why, but you can always, when something bad is going on, you may not know the why, but you can always trust the who. All right? When things are in God's control, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. Daniel slept in a lion's den. Jesus slept in a storm. Peter slept in prison. All of them were able to do this because they knew who was in control here. They knew who was in control. As long as you can trust who is in control, you can sit back and relax and know that everything is going to be all right. Grapes are crushed to make wine. Olives are pressed to make oil. Diamonds form under pressure. So if you feel like you are going, you are being crushed, you're being pressed, you're under pressure, just know you're about to come out shining. Just know you're about to come out shining. All right? Bad things are happening right now. You feel like you're going through a tough time, but just know that you're gonna be rewarded. You prayed for something to happen, and it's happening. You ever tried eating a raw egg? Doesn't taste too good. You ever tried eating baking soda by itself? Doesn't taste too good. You ever tried just eating flour by itself? I mean, I don't think it would taste that good, but I don't think it would taste bad, but not good either. But the point is, like, all of these ingredients are not good do not taste good by themselves. But you mix them all together, and what do you got? Put it together, and what do you got? Bippity boppity boo, you got a cake. All of that stuff is like life, all right? You feel like, you feel like the stuff that's happening right now, feels everything that's going wrong. Feels like that you're, feels like each one of those, oh, well, okay, so I did do it correctly. Okay, so you feel like that things are going wrong. Things don't seem good. Well, that's probably because you're only looking at like one of the ingredients that's being put together to make the good thing that's for you. Make the good thing for you. All right? Because all those ingredients, when you're making a cake, when it's put together, it doesn't even look appetizing even when it's put together. But then mix it together, put it into the oven for a while, and there you go. It's a cake. It's delicious. It tastes good. It even looks good. That's the thing where it feels like if you're going through a bad point in your life. You feel like you're going through a bad part of your life. Well, that's only one of the... Maybe it's because you're looking at only one of the ingredients. Or the ingredients by themselves that are coming together to make the thing that's good. One day you're going to look back at that thing and think... Back at that bad scenario that you were in. And think to yourself, you know what? God really cooked when he was doing all this stuff. Where am I? Hold on. I am currently... Purple sherbet. As I said, there was a certain, when a while ago, I didn't really think much of it. Alright? I was like, I just would think to myself, okay, I just pray that that this week just is a good week. I pray that this week is a good week. But then when I go into Bible study and we do highs and lows, I look back at it and it's like, what was good and what was bad about the week? And I've noticed that when I first started, I had a lot to complain about. I would pick out like one thing to complain about. But in my head, I was always like, oh, wow, there are so many. I can't think of anything to complain about. I can't pick one thing to complain about. There's so many.
Job's done. Rewarding work, right? We're just spreading little buds of joy.
But that was the thing. Like, I didn't really think much of it until like... I was at before, as I said, I would just be like, oh wow, there's so many things I can complain about. I can't pick a single one. No, I just want to keep it brief. But then over time, I've been thinking about it. I've been learning more about God. I've been learning more about how He's in control, realizing things may seem bad right now, but they will all come together and be good. And I'll have it, and it all come together, and I'll just come out of it being like it's a good thing. And because of that, instead of being like, wow, I can't wow, there are so many things to complain about. I can't pick out one. Now now every time it's like, okay, highs and lows. What was your low of the week? Oh, I can't, and in my head I'm like, I can't, and now it's more, instead of, it's the exact opposite. Now it's where before it was like, wow, there's so many, I can't pick one. Now it's, wow, there's so few, I can't think of any. Where I had the same problem of I can't really talk about any of them, to now, but where it was before, I can't talk about any of them because I can't pick out a single one. Now it's, I can't talk about any of them because I can't think of a single one. And that's what I love about turning over to God and thinking and being like, God, please take over. Please take the wheel. I trust you, Lord. And that's the thing that I love about it, is because the more you do that, the more you trust God, the less bad life seems. The less bad life seems. Life starts to seem good again. It seems like, oh, wow. Okay, I shouldn't really complain about that. Okay, that's not that, okay, I'll complain about that. Well, that's actually not that bad. You know what? And my lows used to be like, oh yeah, today was not a good day. I really did, or this day of the week was not a good day. It was horrible. It went from that to being like, to now being like, my low is that I'm working, is that most of my life I have had anger issues. And I've been trying to work on them, and I've been finding myself getting angry and more and more angry about stuff for no reason whatsoever. Like, even when I'm angry, because here's the thing about being angry, is that when you're angry, you will be like, oh, I hate this thing. Why does no one understand why I'm angry? Why? But now when I'm angry, I just think to myself, why am I angry? Why am I angry? Like, I shouldn't be angry. Like, there's nothing to be angry about. It doesn't make sense. Money laundering.
Okay, don't freak out, all right? But news are, well, they're raiding our supply. What's worse, we have cash stashed with the product there. We need to save whatever we can.
Okay. Well, I know what that explosion is. But that's the thing I found, is that I've been trying to control my anger, and the more I control my anger, the more stupid a lot of times, the more like pointless I see a lot of like arguments that I've had. Like, things that I've been angry about, the more pointless it seems to get angry. The more angry I get, the more I learn about how to control my anger, the more I realize how pointless it is to be angry. It's not pointless at all. You can't really think when you're angry. I don't like to get angry. I know it's bad to be angry, but yet I get angry sometimes, and I don't like that.
Oh, God damn it, they're burning the weed right there. Our cash is going up in smoke. We have to get those fires out. We have to.
Just the more, as I said, the more I learn to control my anger, the more I learn that being angry is pointless. That's mostly it. And I've been learning to control my anger. Another thing that I don't like about anger is the fact that people will wait until you are angry to say, "Oh, that's the real you." Like as if, but here's the thing: the real you is the you that was the most consistent. That is the most consistent. So if you're nice, that is the real you. All right. If you're nice, that is the real you. The real you is not like someone who's angry all the time. All right. Anger is usually for when a nice person gets angry, that's not the real them, all right? The real them is the part of them that's the most consistent, all right? It's only like, because here's the thing: you can be nice, you can be with somebody through thick and thin and help them all the way through it, all the way through everything, You can help them in everything. But then the moment you get mad that you are pushed past your limit, and you can have like it doesn't matter how high your limit is. The moment you are pushed past your limit, that's when people think that that's the real you. When, like, you can be with somebody for about 5 years, through thick and thin, not raise your voice up once, but the moment you are pushed past your limit, all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, I knew it. You are just a horrible person." Which is a really stupid way to measure how somebody is a bad person. It's a really stupid way, all right? You push and you push and you push until finally somebody snaps, and then you act like you're the victim here. That's another thing I don't like about people that push. They will push and they'll keep pushing until at some point somebody snaps. Until someone snaps, and then all of a sudden, that person that snapped is the bad guy. Which is really stupid. It's really stupid. They can be the nicest person in the world. Nicest person in the world, and someone will be like, "Huh, I pushed you, I push you, I push you." Until finally, the limit is reached. Their limit is reached. Everyone has a limit. And that's something that is really stupid about the fact that when people know that everyone has a limit and they're like, "Let's see how much it takes to get to this person's limit." And they keep going until that person reaches their limit, and then they get mad. And then all of a sudden that person who pushed them starts acting like they're the victim. Yes, getting mad is not good, all right? Yes, it's not right to get mad. Getting mad is not good. There's no good that comes out of getting mad. But there's also no good out of forcing somebody to their limit. There's no good in that either.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels? I'll get there as soon as I can.
There's nothing good that comes out of being angry.
I'm here for you. I can't do that. Not right now. I'm sorry. We're having some problems with that functionality.
Okay, well, I don't... Oh, maybe it's because I'm on intermission. But don't wait until somebody has gone to the limit to think, "Oh, wow, so this is the real you." No, it's not the real them. The real them, if they were nice to you all this time, if they were being nice to you, if they were loving towards you, that is the real them. That is the real them. Their anger is just what happened when they were pushed to their limit. Everyone has a limit, but you shouldn't wait until they've reached their limit to say, hey, yeah, this is the real you. I can't be with you anymore, because of that. Okay, we need to weed delivery just for...
Okay, I got the van loaded up and ready for you. Just hit up those locations, drop the weed with the buyer, and bring that crisp, clean cash. Easy.
Okay, this delivery should, and it's over here. Okay, so all of this should get us all to our, what's it called, should get us at least halfway up. Okay. But yeah, don't wait until like somebody has reached a limit, and don't try to push somebody's limit. Okay, do not try to get to that person's limit or figure out what the limit is. All right. Because you do that, somebody's gonna get hurt. And as much as yes, they shouldn't have gotten mad. Yes, they are at fault for getting mad. Yes, the fault is gonna be on you also for pushing them to that limit. If you didn't none of this would have happened if they didn't get mad. None of this would have happened if you didn't push them to their limit. You knew that they had a limit. And you decided that you wanted to fuck around and find out. All right. That's what that saying kind of means. Like fuck around, find out. You fucked around, you found out, and the thing is that's another way of saying find out and that's another way of saying we can do this easy way or the hard way. You found out the hard way. Okay, this is. Bluffs? Okay. What was it? Okay, purple sherbet for Bluffs. Okay. Purple sherbet. So yes, they're at fault for getting angry, but you're also at fault for deciding it would be funny to get them to that limit. That's that's one of the reasons why a lot of school shootings happen, actually. Like yes, there's a crazed maniac going around, but in there are school shootings that happen because there was a student that just decided that was pushed to the limit, and they decided that they're not going to take it anymore. And here's the hard truth about that. That violence that they decided to do, going and shooting up the school. Here's the truth. Here's the hard truth about that. That is a last resort for them. That is the last option. There were so many more options before that. People are like, oh, well, they should have gone to a teacher about that. They should have talked to the staff. Here's the thing. That was one of the options that they tried. That was one of the options that they tried. But that didn't work. And so they went to what they seems to be a quick fix and so they tried out all their options. They exhausted all their options, and they go to the last one when they've exhausted all their options, and now they see one last one that will surely, and it's a surefire way to fix their problem. And then people look at that and are like, well, why didn't they go and do this? And it's like, they did. But people were like, nah, I don't care about it. Okay, Vinewood Hills. Blueberry. And that's the hard truth about it. Is that it's not the first thing they think of. No, it's actually a last resort. It's a last resort. It's not a first. It's not. Oh, I'm being bullied. I know what I can do. No, it's I'm being bullied. I'm gonna go and try and tell a teacher. I'm gonna go and try and tell people. No, it just keeps getting worse and worse. See, and it's like, it just keeps getting worse and worse. And it's like, and that's the thing. It's like, and a lot of times it's like, okay, well, we'll talk to them. Talking doesn't do anything. Telling someone to no, stop, don't do it, it's not gonna stop anything. All right, show some actual punishment. Anyway, that's what I mean by like pushing to limits, is that people wait until somebody is pushed to the limits when they finally, before they finally be like, oh well, you could have tried this option. It's like, they tried this option. They did. They asked for help. Why are you waiting until the problem has occurred to say, or the problem has already happened to say, oh well, in hindsight they should have done this, when it's like, they did. They came to you to help, they came to you, asked for help, and you turned them away, being like, I don't have time for you. You are not just a waste of my time. Okay, hold on. What do we got here? Okay, West Vinewood. Okay, what was West Vinewood? Red Harvest. It's like, well, why didn't they do this? Why didn't they do that? And it's like, they did. Well, they clearly didn't try hard enough. Maybe it's not the fact that they didn't try hard enough. Maybe it's the fact that the people that maybe it's because you guys, the person that person went to, the person that's saying that they should have done that, you turned them away because you didn't think that they were worth your time. And now that lo and behold, the problem that could have been solved happened, that could have been avoided. Lo and behold, the problem that happened that could have been avoided happens. Now you're trying to give help. Now you're trying to help. Now you're trying to be like, oh yeah, I can help with this now. And it's like, that's not gonna help now. It's like, okay, wait, where am I? Okay, downtown Vinewood. Cheesecake. It's like, the problem isn't, the solution's not gonna help now that the problem has already happened. The point is to stop the problem before it happens. To not push somebody towards their limit. Yes, there is that saying, push your own limits. Yes, there's some cases where pushing your own limit is a good thing, but there's times when it's like, when it comes to anger, is not a good limit to push. It's not a good limit to push for desperation, for anger. When it comes to emotions, you don't want to push those. You don't want to push the limits on those. Howick. Okay, let's see. Howick. Purple sherbet. Anyway, that's my point on when it comes to, that's what I have to say when it comes to, what's it called, when it comes to when it comes to pushing your limits, when it comes to anger. When someone gets angry, if they're angry all the time, then yes, that is the real them. When they're not angry, if they're loving all the time, then that is the real them, loving.
Job's done. Rewarding work, right? We're just spreading little buds of joy.
That is the point. Don't push people. Do not push people to their limits. If you do that, and then if you know that somebody has a limit and decide to push them to their limit, just so that way you can act like the victim, you are not a good person. You are not a good person. People don't look at that and think, oh wow, what a good person. They think this is a horrible person that will just try and hurt other people just for their own personal gain. You want other people to look at you and think, wow, what a great person, when in reality, they don't. They don't. Okay, one more. One more.
You got it. Leave it to me.
Let me see if I can... Just be kind to people, okay? Just be kind. Kindness will go a long way. Even if you ever seen the movie Klaus, in that movie it states that a true act of kindness will go a long way. I don't say a true act of kindness, but just any act of kindness will spark another. Will go a long way. You can brighten someone's day up. Be nice to people. Brighten somebody's day up. It was one of the reasons why I decided to become a YouTuber, because I was like, I want to, because when I was a kid, I saw I want to be seen the same. I want people to look at me and think the same thing that I saw those YouTubers when I was a kid. Yes, I know that some of them are bad now, but I mean, like, I don't want to be that version of them. I want to be the version of them that I saw when I was a kid. The version that I saw when I was a kid. The good one. The one where you can come home every day thinking, yes, I want to go online and watch this person. I want to go online and watch this person. I can't wait. Can't wait to get home. And they put a smile on my face every single time I would watch their videos. Something to look forward to. I didn't like doing homework, but it was something to look forward to on the, like, when I got out of school. There's always something to look forward to. And that's how I want to be seen. I want to be seen the same way. I want to be the type of person that people will look up to. People will see and be like, yes, I want that. I want to be like that when I'm older. I can't wait to come home from school and have another video ready for me to watch. I know that I haven't been editing a lot of my videos lately. I plan on getting back into that. I might play some Schedule 1 maybe tomorrow, maybe. Just so I can make a video off of it, I can edit it. Because I want to get back into editing. I need to get back into editing. I made some shorts, off of Gmod. I did make a series called Hello Class. And at first it was just, I kind of want to start making it into, like, there's actually lore to it. And I kind of did. There was a little bit of lore to the teacher. A little bit of lore to the teacher on who he was, the type of person that he was. Like, he was clinically insane. He used to work in an insane asylum. He was committed to an insane asylum. He used to work in an office of which was chaotic. All of that. He works at during the summer. He works for a library. All of that. Like there's a little bit of lore to that guy, but the thing is, like, that's not really that that good amount of lore. I want to like make like a storyline to the series. Like it's a short series, but I still want to make it into like a storyline. Still want to make a storyline out of it. He somehow get like, is this guy like a malevolent being? Like, is he like a certain like an otherworldly being? Because there's a certain point where they get in there's a certain episode where they're teleporting to hell. There's one where they're in heaven. There's some where like they're in another. He's communicating with the dead. He's able to drive out evil spirits. Like I want to make this guy like an actual like I want to give him like give him like a backstory and all that stuff. Why do I got heat?
Hey.
Wait, why do I got heat? Okay, we're gonna need to do this. Just so we can get some work earnings. Get the heat off of us.
Alright, time to balance the books. The client wants the car picked up and given a little VIP treatment. Washed and returned in perfect condition. You got this hot stuff.
And I'm trying to come up with like different and the thing is I found the same exact like model on VR chat, and I kind of want to make like and now that I found it on VR chat, and coupled with Matt wanting to do like make movies on that, like there was even a point in the story where it's revealed that that the character has a brother. He has a brother, and that paired with the fact that Matt wants to make movies, I want to like give this guy a backstory. Like, is this guy like, what is he? Like, yeah, he's a plague doctor, but exactly what that's what he's dressed as. But what exactly is he? Is he like Pennywise the dancing clown, where he's like actually a giant spider, but he takes like the form of a this is the form of a clown. That here's the thing, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm hyping all this up because this is gonna be a really big thing. No, I'm saying all of this because I'm trying to come up with ideas for like what this guy could be. I'm trying to come up with ideas of like what this guy could be, like what his backstory is, what his motives are. Yeah. Obviously he likes to teach, he wants to teach. Like, I don't know if you've seen like, well, what used to be College Humor, but now is Dropout. But now is like, it was What the Fuck 101, WTF 101, where it was a teacher, Miss Foxtrot, who would take the kids in detention and take them all on like learning experiences and teach them all those different things. Where it was revealed later in the story that it turns out she's not even actually employed there. The staff doesn't even know who she is. Doesn't even know who she is. And she just wanted to teach, and it's revealed that she works for an evil organization, but they sent her into imprisonment because she didn't want to be evil. She wanted to teach how to do good. She wanted to actually teach people. And maybe that's like what he is, but the thing is like maybe that's like what he is. Like he can do so much like with the power that he has, but he uses it to teach. Like he can easily be, and like I have like a little bit like a story behind him where he could theoretically be evil. Like he can be evil if he wants to, but he just likes to teach. Thing is, at first it was more of like a hello class and welcome to the pool. Today I'm gonna be teaching you how to follow the rules, because remember, if you follow the rules, you end up like this guy over here who is dead because he did not follow the rules. All of that, and then all of a sudden he's just like, he goes from that to being like psychotic. Like, hey, Mr. Grimm, there's no one there. Like, I want to do that. Like, cause Merrick actually has inspired me, like, with a lot of his stuff, where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I want to do this as well. But I also want to make like short stuff, like about like what I was talking about earlier, where I was talking about like there was a story about a sheriff who was like a good Samaritan who did all this stuff, but one bad thing happened, and all of a sudden everyone, like, all the respect for him was lost. Everyone hated him. He lost everything. He lost everything. Used the rest of his money to get drunk, and he ended up dying because he wasn't able to pay up in a poker game. And I want to make like a bunch of different like stories like that. And what kind of like started this was because well, one, that video, two, Merrick has inspired me to like make my own stuff, and three, I was kind of going on about like I was kind of listening to like John Solo talk about like the original like Wizard of Oz Wicked Witch, and how they play Wicked, like how like the differences in them and how they are, all of that stuff. And I was like, I kind of want to see, because in that it was like how like how she turned to wickedness because that was the only, because everyone like that's what everyone made her out to be. And I want to make that one of the characters. I want to make that one of the characters. That's how I want to make one of the characters. I want to make one of the characters where they turn that way because that's how everyone makes them out to be. They all think of them and treat them like a horrible person, and then they're surprised when at the end, because they turn them into a horrible person, they're surprised that they're a horrible person. I should probably go to bed soon. I'm just gonna go check up on this.
Review just in. Beautiful work, excellent service. Fell in love with the guy on the phone, 5 stars.
I wanna make stuff like that. No. I wanna make like stories. Like touching upon like how like don't just allow one bad thing to determine an entire person's life. All right? Like don't use like one bad experience to be like, yep, I don't like, yeah, this is a horrible person. Oh, okay, I completely forgot that I went and did all this.
You all good? Take care. Catch you later.
I can't really fill up anymore. Well, that's gonna be it. So I'm gonna thank you guys for watching. Let's read something from the Bible. Actually, you know what? Where was it? Hold on. I remember I looked it up, and I kind of want to read that chapter again. Hold on. Matthew 23. Chapter 23. All right. Then Jesus Then Jesus said to the crowds and to his disciples, the teachers of the law and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. So you must obey them and do everything they tell you. But do not do what they do, for they do not practice what they preach. They tie up heavy loads and put them on men's shoulders, but they themselves are not willing to lift a finger to move them. Everything they do is done for men to see. They make their they make their phylacteries wide and the tassels on their garments long. They love the place of honor at banquets and the most important seats in the synagogues. They love to be greeted in the marketplace and to have men call them rabbi. But you are not to be called rabbi, for you have only one master, and you are all brothers. And do not call anyone one on earth father, for you have one Father, and he is in heaven. Nor are you to be called teacher, for you have one teacher, the Christ. The greatest among you will be your servant. And, for whoever exalts himself will be humbled, and whoever humbles himself will be exalted. Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees! You hypocrites, you shut the kingdom of heaven in men's faces. You yourselves do not enter, nor will you let those enter who are trying to. Woe to you, teachers, who the laws and Pharisees, teachers of the laws and Pharisees! You hypocrites, you travel over land and sea to win a single convert, and when he becomes one, you make him twice as much a son of hell as you are. Woe to you, blind guides! You say, if anyone swears by the temple, it means nothing, but if anyone swears by the gold of the temple, he is bound by his oath. You blind fools, which is greater, the gold or the temple that makes the gold sacred? You say, if anyone swears by the altar, it means nothing, but if anyone swears by the gift on it, he is bound by his oath. You blind men, which is greater, the gift or the altar that makes the gift sacred? Therefore, he who swears by the altar swears by it, and by everything on it. And he who swears by the temple swears by it, and by the one who dwells in it. And he who swears by heaven swears by God's throne and by the one who sits on it. Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You give a tenth of your spice mint, dill, and cumin, but you have neglected the more important matters of the law: justice, mercy, and faithfulness. You should have practiced the latter without neglecting the former. You blind guides! You strain out a giant, a gant, but swallow a camel. Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You clean the outside of the cup and dish, but inside are full of greed and self-indulgence. Blind Pharisees! First clean the inside of the cup and dish, and then the outside will also be clean. Woe to you, teachers of the law, Pharisees, you hypocrites! You are like whitewashed tombs, which look beautiful on the outside, but on the inside are full of dead men's bones and everything unclean. In the same way, on the outside you appear to people as righteousness, but on the inside you are full of hypocrisy and wickedness. Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You build tombs for the prophets and decorate the graves and the righteousness. And you say, if we had lived in the days of our forefathers, we would have not taken part with them in shielding and shedding the blood of the prophets. So you testify against yourselves that you are the descendants of those who murdered the prophets. Fill up then the measure of the sin of your forefathers, you snakes, you brood of thieves, of vipers. How will you escape the being condemned to hell? Therefore, I am sending you prophets and wise men and teachers. Some of them will kill and crucify. Others will flog your synagogues and pursue from town to town. And so upon you will come and the righteousness, the righteous blood that has been shed on earth, from the blood of the righteous, able to the blood of the Zikrath, son of Berath, whom you mustered between the temple and the altar. I tell you the truth, this will come upon this generation. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, you who killed the prophets and stoned those sent to you, how often have I longed to gather your children together, as the hen gathers her chicks under her wing, but you were not willing. Look, your house is left to desolate. For I tell you, will not see me again until you say, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. That was Matthew chapter 23. Thank you for listening. I hope that you guys took something away from that. I sure hope I did. Thank you guys for staying. That's going to be it, and goodbye.